Hello. Good morning. How you feeling, guys? Hi. Hello. Happy Joy Joy's kick inside also. Hello, Shadow. How you doing? Can you hear me? By the way, I need some feedback. Like I don't know what's going on. Hi. How are you, sir? Kiki, do you love me? Are you writing? Hello. How are you, Kiki? I don't have battery. I don't like not having battery. What can I do? I'm in love with Tyler, bro. Can you hit up Tyler for me? Somebody, because he's not replying. I'm freshly woken up. What time did you fall asleep? Before 2 a.m. for sure. How come? I thought you usually fell asleep like, I don't know, after 4 or something. I'm gonna open the camera and see what's going on because I have no idea. Guess I was using to do that for a month now. I've changed my schedule. How come? Why is that? Did anything happen? Uh, should I start from? That's okay. I think. I have the YouTube camera. Wait. I'm trying to figure it out. Don't like this showing. Not good media. Um. Hello. Good morning. Hi. Hello. How are you feeling? I just woke up like 2 hours ago. 3? I don't know. Anyways, I haven't woke up yet. I didn't want to stream, but I had to stream because I'm gonna go on vacation. So now I have to grind it a little bit. With grind it, I mean not like for many hours, but at least trying to stream every day or like almost every day. Hi, hello, Sidek. Hi, Oxy. How are you feeling, Oxy? I'm 24. Yeah, Ganger, spot the differences, but it's not only that. I have another one. Spot the differences. Now that I'm 25, am I considered like a MILF or something? Could I be? No, I'm not. 24. I still have 1 year to win Leonardo DiCaprio's heart, but I just saw in a comment that his first girlfriend is like born in 2005. I was born in 2000, so you know. I feel over 60 for the past 10 years, 9 years. You'd thought it's 3, huh? That's not the case. That's not the case for sure. How are you, sad dick? Tell me your news, guys. I kind of miss you. I kind of don't. Sometimes you make my mood. But I missed Oxy. I missed Oxy for sure because like I've done 3 streams that Oxy was sleeping. And I didn't like that. Yeah, I don't miss you too. What? I don't believe you. I don't buy it. Unfortunately, I don't buy it. Guys, I got so many things for my birthday. Like, so many things. So many things like jewelry, accessories, clothes, like so many things. I'm so happy. I can't wait to wear them all. But like, thank God I'm going on vacation and for the event because I'm the type of girl that doesn't go anywhere. So I have too many things that I don't have anywhere to wear them. And this is a blessing. I'm gonna show off a little bit. The other Pokemon, I don't remember the name of it in front of Shadow Heart. You don't remember the name of my favorite Pokemon? What? That's almost like, how do you call that? Treason? Do you call it treason? I don't know. You're a traitor though. Anyway, you get the point. Bulbasaur, what? You're Bulbasaur. You call it what? Clefairy. No, Clefairy is also like very cute, but it's not that. But it looks a little bit, Clefairy looks a little bit like Jigglypuff. But I'm not talking about Jigglypuff. No, it's not Pigeon, you stupid Pete's. Ratata. Ratata is not even considered like a Pokemon at the end of the day. He's just a mouse. I don't get the hype about it. Vacation, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Mykonos and then I'm gonna go to Rotterdam and Amsterdam because I'm gonna go to TwitchCon and you get the idea of it. A Diglett? Yeah, I'm sure about it. Why are you insulting? I'm not. I'm just saying that I wouldn't ever get one of those. A Ratata. I mean, it was probably the most common card you could open when you were opening like booster packs. It was the most common one. This is how you understand it's not a Pokemon because they give you this Pokemon like so happily, you know. The what? That's racist. Don't start again. Don't start again. I just said I miss you. Don't make me take it back, okay? I miss you, Alexico. Let's like leave it at that. Tell me your news. What did you do? You can't discriminate Pokemon. I can. I definitely can. Because there's something that's, you know, it doesn't exist in a way. You weren't here last time. You were sleeping. What you yapping on? You were drunk? Why is that? Hi, Zach. I'm good. What about you? Feliz cumpleaños? What does that mean? Is that like happy birthday or something? Why not? Maybe that's why. Who with? Your friends? The Eves is new or what? The Eve is new. Yeah, it's new. Thank you for spotting the differences. You're so good at that. I wasn't supposed like I thought I wasn't gonna tell you anything, but I would tell you like spot the differences. But the thing is, you did spot the differences between. I even tell you so between before I even tell you. I don't know what I'm saying. It means happy birthday. See, I know Spanish now. I don't know where that come from. Love your pronunciation. I don't think I have a good pronunciation. Sometimes they're making fun of me, but it's okay. Anyways, I think I did probably good this one. Because I used to sing Feliz Navidad. I really liked that one when I was young. It was so vibey. I have? Perfect. Maybe we could do some lessons. I don't know. I was in your birthday stream. I don't believe that. Probably I was drunk too. I don't know. I don't remember who was in my birthday stream. Yeah, it's Eve after 100 years. Obviously. You had to go through every Pokemon ever existed. I've been saying that for like many streams. Every time somebody's asking me what's my favorite Pokemon, I'm saying either Eve or Jigglypuff. And I'm saying both. You feel offended? It's not personal, Oxy, though. It's really not. What I was saying on my birthday stream, I don't even remember. I'm like so blacked out. The real question is, do you have a Squirtle next to your bed? On my bed. I'm kidding. No, I don't have a Squirtle yet. I could buy one. No. Yeah, I could buy one today. Yesterday. I don't remember when I adopted Gengar and Eve. Probably yesterday. But I can't tell, I don't remember. Anyways, I could pick a Squirtle, but I thought that Eevee was cuter in a way. Happy SB Day. Thank you. How are you, Happy Joy Joy? I like the name. Honestly, I like saying the name. Jinxie or Jinx. Isn't that like a hypno type of thing? Telekinetic thing. I don't know. I don't remember. Jinx. Jinxie. Jinx? I think it was Jinx. I'm not sure. Was this the one with the blonde hair? So it looks a little bit like Mapatso. It reminds me of Mapatso, I think, this Pokemon. But I can't bring that, like, I can't bring the face, obviously, in my mind, but, like, I do recall, like, a Jinx something with some blonde hair when I was, like, pulling out cards. Yeah, Jinx. Jinx is a Pokemon, but, like, what Pokemon? Ice type? Well, I'm not sure about this one. Are you sure? Goosey Goose! Hello! How are you feeling? Any other Pokemons that you like? When it comes to like appearance, because the other one that they say like Cleffa, Clefable, Clefairy, all of those are like very cute also. I really used to like Ponyta and stuff very much. Obviously, Chari is like, we love Chari. Chari's so good. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, when it comes to like playing or like appearance or like cuteness, I have different things that I like. But like my all-time favorites are like probably the Jigglypuff and the Eevee. I don't know. When I was young, I used to say Ponyta. I used to find you like really fancy and pretty, but now I'm going for cuter things, let's say. It does look a little bit like Mochi though, Ponyta and Arcanine. Hi, Psycho. The Porin is cute, yeah. And Mew, I really like Mew. My cousin Idiot throw all of them to trash. Honestly, even if you don't throw them away, if you don't store them in a very good way. I had this conversation today because I had a friend that he had like a very large collection of old cards and very unique cards in his basement, but they weren't like taken care of. Most of them were like very distressed and we couldn't send them for like grading. And I had this conversation that if you don't like are like ahead of your age and think that, oh my god, in some year this is probably gonna have like more price to it, or either be a little bit of OCD to keep everything like in a folder and very clean and neat. This is the only way you can get money out of the cards, I think, honestly. But I got my graded cards and most of them were like 10 and 9s. The Charizard one wasn't a 10 and I was like so bummed about it. But it's okay because I got another one. The Pokemon Center Snorlax was a 10 and it was so rare, so like I was very happy about it. And I got an 8 too. Bummed about that, but most of the cards were like 9 and 8s. No, 10s. Sorry. We'll do a Pokemon tier list if you want to rate some Pokemon. So we can do that. I like that idea. Yeah, where's the box? You want to see them? Issa, my favorite Pokemon trainer. Let's go. Which Pokemon do you think I would have if I was a Pokemon trainer? And we probably have to think of my outfit too. Stop saying Jinx. You're at the Jinx one. Jinx Vaporeon, okay. I think you would have Gyarados, what is that? The only thing I remember like close that's Gyarados or something. Gyarados? I don't know. Rattata and Diglett. No! No, you get them. They suck. Seriously. You get those. Want some mythic, legendary type of Pokemon. Magikarp? What? How do you agree on this one? You should get a Psyduck. So I can be with you always. Aw, cute. They're under competition with Psyduck from YouTube, by the way. Is that would have water Pokemon, you think? What's the mock one? I don't remember. But it doesn't sound as something fancy. Phoebus. I feel like I don't know half of this Pokemon. A Kadabra, that's so nice. I love those. Stunfisk? What is a YouTube Psyduck? We have someone named Psyduck though on my YouTube channel. He used to be on Twitch too. I don't know if you remember the tag. Dito. I feel like I hate this Pokemon. Their top 10 most ugly Pokemon that came into my mind. That's why my face was like that through all of the list. It was so bad. Also, Stunfisk is meta in Pokemon Go. I don't want to interfere with it as a canon event, honestly. Latias, is that like a Hydro type of Pokemon, I think, that has some type of things here and looks like a swan? I don't remember, honestly. Voltres? Zapdos. I really like Zapdos. It's so cute. I like Zapdos. The birdies in the house. That plant Pokemon that looked like Big Mouth. Oh, what was the name? It's like the one in the Mario. Meowth is good too. Hello, disguised author. Oh, are you like a ghostwriter or something? That's so cool, by the way. I see it in like series and I'm so fascinated. Meowth. Bullsprout. Yeah. I could never like remember that. You mean so full of horrors? What does that even mean? Something like that? Ooh, wow. In what category? Sarah a little bit. I want to know. Bulbasaur is like kind of cute. I really like this Pokemon, honestly. Little Shop of Horrors. What's that? Did you know that in terms of asking something or explaining something or when I say something, you have to finish your sentence, Oxico? Like, I don't know, like, did something happen? Did you have a stroke on your keyboard? Did you pass out? What happened? No, okay. You don't want to finish your sentence. Okay. Perfect. Like, I don't know what to say. Seriously, I don't know what to say. You just get distracted. Full ADHD mode on. Like, what? You're kind of ADHD. Do you usually do that? It's a musical where the Bellsprout plant eats people. How do you know that? Are you into musicals? Okay, I was very into musicals for like a very short period of time. But back then I was living with my dad. And my dad, for some reason, like mocking me, especially when something has to do with high notes and stuff. And if I'm singing along, he's like, especially if it's with like a little bit of like pronunciation or accent, he's totally mocking me because he doesn't know that good how to speak English. You know, it's like a little bit weird for him. It sounds too fancy. So he's making fun of me, he's mocking me. And all that musical brings to my mind is my dad outside of my door just smoke this shit out of me. Musical horror, yes, still though. Wait. I want to be the guy who gets eaten? What? That sounds so nasty. Why you feel you want to be that? I want a shoulder. Okay, you want to hide from who? What's going on? Are you afraid? What did you do? I messaged Momo. I hesitated to call him. Maybe he's in work. I don't know. I'm calling him. I don't care. He said we can do that. So I'm straight up doing it. He doesn't have a problem with it. He said you can wake me up. I really... Okay, like, to be fair, like, I don't like it when I wake people up because I know how it feels to be woken up in your sleep. But when it comes to Momo in my stream, I really bypass this info. I have news. Do you remember that I asked you about that friend of mine that broke up with her boyfriend? And no, her boyfriend broke up with her, but he couldn't say a reason, and he was being like very shady. And all of you used to say that probably he's married and yada 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 yada. Do you remember? Are you asking for me? No, that's not what happens. They got back together, but like he still say like very weird things. Like he didn't want to have S first time they were together or kiss or things like that. Still haven't said the reason about why they broke up. He's been like totally weird. I don't know. Was he a CIA agent? Yeah, I don't think so. I wouldn't say so. But she asked him to wake her up or something like that. I think, yeah. But she was like, you have to call me. Like, I don't want you to message me. I need you to wake me up because he had to go out or something. Out with his friends probably, and he messaged her and he didn't like call her, and she was like, I told you to call me and not message me. And I was like, okay, that's so weird because somebody's like calling you, asking you for something specific, but he proceeded on saying that I don't like waking people up. And I understand that because it's not nice someone interrupting like your sleep for nothing, but at the end of the day they asked you to do that. You shouldn't you? Okay, call him. Let's see. He's gonna wake up for sure. Never get back with the eggs. Doesn't work. Yep, it's not exactly like that. It has to do with occasions because it has to do with why did you break up? Why are you talking again? What happened in between of your breakup and you talking again? And yada, yada, yada. It has to do with many things, but especially with the reason of you breaking up. Because sometimes, you know, timing isn't exactly there, and sometimes it may be in another scenario. So let's say if two people are like, I don't want to say made for each other because it's not like that, but if two people understand each other and really like or fulfill each other in like different factors, let's say, it's nice to give like people second chances. Only if that didn't involve you getting hurt, because I can understand if like someone, for example, did something bad to you or they made you question yourself. I don't think you should like jump back into this cycle. But if it's not like that and it's about like timing or like studies or like parents or stuff like that, you could give it a try. Why not? And again, I'm not sure about it. Give it about a month realistically, but I hope for longer. Let's see. I mean, it won't work even if it isn't an ex. He probably have gambling addiction or worse, a leg addiction. I've been saying that about gambling addiction. I think it's kind of true. I actually told that to her, that probably he's doing something that he's feeling like guilty about, probably spending a lot of money. But he's proceeding on telling you he's working because this I'm working. Like it really hits me off. Like if you're actually working and doing good for yourself, then that's great. I mean, that's nothing to feel shame of. He's feeling shame. That's like so weird. I feel like probably gambling addiction. I'm at your track, Oxy. You should become a psychologist then. But in her situation, you may not want to say it, but I will not work. Already, nothing have changed. Yeah, I feel like that too. She feels like that too. She said she's under some type of like testing period, experimenting period, because it's like, yes, he's getting the same vibes, and it makes sense when nothing has changed and you don't get reasons that make sense for anything, even though you gave like this person 2 months of space to figure out how are they gonna like present this to you, and still they don't like present it to you. It's like so weird. Like, what happened? Were you in jail or something? It got hurt. I wouldn't say hurt, but like, after somebody's like dumping you out of the blue and not giving you any reasons about it, then you're not safe in this situation anymore. It's not the same, because that can happen like any day, and can happen in like other ways too. Like this person, like how he just dipped out of nowhere. He may dip out of nowhere and you may never see him again. So how do you feel safe in that situation? You don't. You just kind of trust your past experiences, probably. Uh, Maybe got a twin brother. Twin brother. Okay, and how does that solve anything? That's like a fantasy novel, Oxy. So don't get back with an ex, because I will not give the ex another chance to hurt me. Yeah, but like, sometimes people like need some alone time to figure things out. I mean, like, if they feel like they're too much under pressure and like your presence there is making it even worse, then you may drift apart even more because they need space. But if you give them space, that might like make them understand they need you more in their life. Sometimes it's nice to respect people's decision of why they need time. But the thing is, people need to have like can I say, not excuses, because I don't want them to be excuses, but people need to have like straight up facts as to why they need or want or deserve a little bit of alone time. And it's not a bad thing, because for me, adult relationships are not like we broke up or we're not seeing each other for like 1 week, so it's done. It's not like that. We're not like in kindergarten. So yeah, give people their time, but like only if you have valid reasons for it. Let's say, hello, it's games. Mom isn't here. I know he's sleeping for now. Maybe he wanted to have someone, so he broke up with her, so it wouldn't be cheating. I thought about it as well, honestly, because I've said it plenty of times that I don't like cheating, and I would prefer someone to break up with me and go do that and then approach me again. But yeah, tell me though. Tell me it's about that. You're not gonna break up with me and be like, yeah, I'm breaking up because like I'm tired. You're not tired. What does that even mean? I'm tired. Get a vitamin, bro. Good morning, Brick Mod. How are you? Or maybe he got to return some videotapes. Some videotapes? I don't get that. Sure, giving them space and time, but it doesn't mean breaking up the relationship. Yeah, okay, you may not need to like label it as like broken up or like in distance. I don't know. How do you call those stuff? Anyways, you don't need to label those things, but you understand it. When you live with somebody and you don't live together anymore, stop seeing each other anymore, that means taking some time apart. Is it your birthday? It used to be, but it's kind of my birthday, yes. I still accept birthday wishes, let's say. If you want to wish for something nice. Like, it can develop into a bad relationship habit for both sides. Yeah, I understand that there are like some patterns in relationships that make people just go into this ongoing cycle for many years. Like, they don't know how to break up and then being together again. Is this whole like we fighting when we are together and we don't want each other, but when we're not together we really do want each other, which is like very weird situation to be in. And honestly, you're right, you can't fit into it, or like, I'm gonna say that you can't like reward that type of behavior, and not to yourself, not to other people as well. But sometimes it's been going on in like modern type of relationships, because all of these relationships tend to have one thing in common, which is usually the very egoistic view in relationship. And okay, fairly, I have to say that I understand why things work like that. Too many distractions, like modern society is like so bad for relationships, at least in my point of view. Too many distractions, too little time, and too many people, honestly. Like, you don't know what to do. American Psycho reference, that Eve looks weird. She's winking. Doesn't look weird. Taking some time apart doesn't mean you can take some day as well, or petting other cats. I guess people will probably talk about that when they figure they need some time apart. For me, when like I'm taking time apart from someone, because I've done that in the past, but when I'm taking time apart from someone, I don't have time to date other people or have S or anything, because first of all, it's in my blood that I need time to connect with somebody to actually do the deed. But at the end of the day, it's not about that. It's probably I'm so tired, so confused. I need to solve other things. I have other priorities, and at the end of the day, it's not one of those. I mean, to get deed down, it's not one of those. Like, realistically, you should do couple therapy. You think? Probably would be good at that. Love your feet and worship your feet, and I wish you to be your slave. I don't like slaves, honestly. Tired? Parang siguro. I can't believe that you know this. Raf did a bad thing to you. Kanya palang kasalanan. Thank you. It's so funny people saying I need some time apart and then effing all are so fake. Okay, listen. We have to understand human biology and nature, and you have to understand that most of the people aren't like strong enough. So you can expect like from every people that they haven't solved any trauma in their life. They are in a very weird situation as to they don't have that much money. They're not working in probably the ideal environment for them. Not everything is going like well in their life. You can't like expect from this type of people to be like, okay, I actually can control my urges and be a gentleman, or like being like very focused and committed to one person. Like, that takes a whole lot of restraint and yeah, priorities. You need to straight your priorities, right? It's not easy. Like, don't expect people to just do that all of a sudden. Honestly, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that because people aren't healed yet. Like, if you think of, I don't want to like praise psychology and be like, oh, if you go to a psychiatrist, you're gonna be a different person. But like, I don't feel like people anymore are able to solve crises and handle things when they go southwest, I don't know, correctly. And when I say correctly, because there's no like right or wrong in it, but usually they get panicked. Like, we have so many people with like generalized anxiety disorders, anything related to stress disorders, many depressions, and I feel like that has to do with handling crisis, and we don't do that in the correct way, unfortunately. I don't know if I can help with that. Sometimes I'm trying to give you advices on that, because like I'm the worst in handling crisis. Maybe I can learn something from you too, honestly. Hey, Caleb. Relations are shit. Just do drugs. Yeah, it's not like that. Your friend is young. The one I'm talking about says like, I don't know, like 22, 23, like me. Because I don't like that about the slave thing. And how often this taking time apart can occur. How many times you, as Kath, had accepted to happen. I'm not the type of person that gonna accept this from one specific person multiple times because this is like taking advantage of me and I don't like being like treated. And except if it's being treated right, huh? But when we're talking about time apart, like if I'm with someone, because usually I do long-term relationships, if I'm with someone for a long time and they feel like very stressed out, if I think this is gonna be the best solution instead of actually pushing it into more and more and more and driving them away, I could give some time apart, but I wouldn't like do it probably second time. But it has to do with the relationship because, like, for example, if we're talking about like a timeline of a relationship that starts from like college and ends in having children and having a marriage and blah blah blah, that may happen more than one times, and it's fair because you change as people. You know, you go through stages. If you spend your whole life with somebody, that may happen. You may need that time apart, even if that is for like 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 2 months, 1 week. Like you never know. People may take time apart. I don't say that realistically that may happen with everyone, but when you figure you are gonna probably be with somebody, you can give a little bit of time apart. I mean, I've done that in the past. It wasn't easy, but also you need to give people time to choose you back because it's exactly what I said. You're in a sea of people and you have too many choices and too many distractions, and finding someone is like so easy that you need to let the other people at some time see other things to understand if they want you or not. And I'm not saying that they can do that inside your relationship, except if you agree on that, because that may happen. But for example, I gave people time in my POV for them to explore other things because you said, oh, taking time apart but not get it down from 100 dudes. Yeah, I've done that. I let a person go see other things and we weren't together though. And be like, you still choose me? Because then if you like had the opportunity to actually go with anything you wanted and not like anything that just got inside your way, at your way, then probably you know what you want. And it's another thing being chosen. I really do prefer that more because that makes me feel more secure. Do you think you would be able to let someone go for a little bit for them to come back to you or choose you back? Or do you feel that's kind of too bad for you and someone that does this to you has to be like very egoistic? Tell your friend, Psycho says, don't be in a committed relationship if you cannot commit. Just keep dating. Girls are usually the ones who do the labeling. That's actually true because we want to feel secure in it. Because we feel that if we label it a relationship, it's going to be something different. Like I've seen guys that are into like serious relationships and girls ask them on DM, like, are you in a relationship? And they're like, no. Like, it's so easy to say no. It doesn't have to do with you label it. Like you're not secure. If someone tells me like, oh, I'm your boyfriend, that doesn't get me secured in any way, honestly. I don't feel secured. Like that doesn't mean anything. Whatever you say you are, honestly. Especially in Greece, you know how that works. Like I don't trust anyone. I've seen that happen in plenty of times. I've seen guys being like, visibly with their girlfriend on their side and someone texting them, DMing them, and they be like showing them the place around, for example, like the club or like the beach or anything. And they're chilling with their girlfriend and they're saying, oh, I'm with my friends at the beach. What you doing? Maybe sometimes we can hit the beach too together. Like This is so lame, in my opinion. Like, at the end of the day, own up to it. Like, you seem like a dog with your tongue out, lugging for air, and being like, I hate that. It's so bad. And I set it off to friends too, because, I've been hanging out with boys plenty of times, and I don't like this behavior. Own up to your shit. Hello, Chris. Thank you. Thank you for the wishes. I don't even know what is a relationship. You've never been into a relationship. How old are you, Kiki? I don't remember. Probably around like 20 something. Tell her to join the military if she is okay with time apart. She's doing nails. Let's make a new scenario. Doing nails in the military. Sounds nice. Or probably he had his fun and returned to the fixed choice. Yeah, you don't know. She asked him that, but he actually made fun of her for that. He was very chill about it. And I feel when people are like very chill about it, they don't have something to hide. When people are like, okay, yeah, for sure, yeah, I fucked 10 of those, so yeah. When people are like that, it's like, they're even mocking it. He was something like that, so I'm not sure if I'm buying it. I don't want her to come back with STDs or a baby. That is not mine. Yeah, but like you could do that too. You can put a baby into someone else. Just figure out what was causing Kik to kick me up periodically, pun intended. Apparently the US VPN server isn't compatible with Kik. Yeah, I could see that happening sometimes. I understand. Happy birthday, thank you, Ligma. How are you feeling? Okay, zeros, 23 then. Gaslighting. You feel like it's gaslighting, huh? I can't tell anymore. Like, I can't tell anymore. Honestly, honest to God, I feel like people these days are masking so good that I can't tell anymore what is like true and what it's not true. I've been debating for people I know either like narcissists or not. Like I'm losing my mind. I'm talking to people and I see them talking and I'm like, that's not good. I think it has to do with me studying psychology, probably, because things are like getting into my head and I'm just there observing them. And I'm like, something's off. Like, something's off. And I'm trying to figure it out. But if I put a baby on someone, I'm not going back to that girl. Yeah, but it's weird, isn't it? What's your first name? Is it Issa? It's Kate. Women thinking is so entertaining. Yeah, I don't feel like every woman should think like me. It has to do with everyone's experiences. I have very specific experiences and it is very like often I see people disagreeing with it and being like, no, my experience says otherwise, and it makes total sense. It has to do with your environment, the people you know, the choices you made, and I always gonna talk to you always from experience. Like it has to do with what people told me, because usually for some reason people just start talking to me and sharing things about their life. So I have like multiple examples to give in like different situations that I may have not been in myself, but I may have different outcomes or like examples to give about like the same situation. And this is the only way I'm trying to figure things out. And this is what I share with you. And that doesn't mean that what I say always is exactly what I believe, because I told you it has to do with other people's experiences and not exactly observing by my experiences. So sometimes I may also be like a little bit guided by other people's opinions because it's things I discuss. So I get other people's views on it also. It's an ongoing lecture with me, okay? Isaac, nice name. It's not my name. My name is Kate. When is your B-day? I noticed a stream and last one to tell B-day stream. It was 1st of June. Called you babe because I didn't know what to call you. It's okay. My name is Kate, though. Either I groomed her on purpose or she locked her legs around my back. Either way, no, going back to that ex. I'm gonna stay with the locked legs. I don't like that. Actually, I had a friend in the past that was trying to get someone locked, let's say. So was trying to get pregnant from him as to piercing condoms and stuff like that, which was like, to me, that's like almost deserves jail or something. That's scamming, OG scamming, next level up, top G OG scamming. It's so bad. Like, that's the worst thing you can do. Honestly, like, stay away from this type of girls if you can. Also, if it was my choice to leave, there is no reason for me to get back with someone. I have thought about it. Okay, if it was your reason, okay. But what if it was about their success and you couldn't follow up and the timing was not correct? Would you give it a try? If I disappear suddenly, don't worry. When it's pretty common for me these days, it has to do with hurricanes and stuff. Is it a hurricane? Why is it a hurricane? I don't know. There's a flash flood. What? Now a flood? What is it? What is a flash flood? I don't get that. And severe thunderstorm warning combo. It sounds so bad. Like, I don't want to be where you're at. Honestly, I'm stressed. The Oklahoma desert hasn't been living up to its title. Let's see. I hope you're going to be safe at least. Ride the tornadoes, cowboy. I mean, how is straight bad behavior taking time apart and he goes, other women thinking it's a romantic way. But if a guy compliments a woman, then negative overthinking kicks in. Okay, listen. It has to do with how you do anything you do. Okay. For example, if you make your girl feel secure 100%, it doesn't matter if you do a compliment. If you do a compliment, but at the same time, you had in the past or have been for a long time making your girlfriend feel uncomfortable, then that's going to be a problem. For example, I can give you an example on this. I had this friend I told you about in the past. He has been in a relationship with this guy for like 7 years, 10 years. I don't even know. Anyways, up to the point they were together for like 7 years, they weren't on the greatest terms, let's say. So the spark was a little bit gone. He wasn't doing like any active tries to make things better. He was getting weight. It was a difficult situation, okay? So I had asked, I'm always asking about, oh, how is sex, and how is the relationship and stuff. So I had asked about the personal life. He told me not the greatest stuff about it, that it was very boring. He didn't seem very active in it and yada, yada, yada. So like, if you make your girlfriend feel like probably he doesn't want me, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's like, yeah, I want her, but like I'm a little bit of bored, a little bit of tired, and I don't have the effort or the energy right now to give. So maybe I need you to do like a complete change. Maybe I'm at the 10% right now and I need you to give 90% and I don't even have the energy to tell you to do that. So you have to figure it out, because sometimes it works like that. I'm the first who tells you that sometimes in relationship you need to do 10 and the other person to do 90, or sometimes you need to do 100 and the other person can do 0 because maybe the other person can do more than that. And it may have been this situation, but the thing is that he wasn't like saying many compliments. He wasn't trying actively, I told you. And one time we were out and I've done my liner, and he's like, oh, that's a very good liner. It was a very pure compliment. He didn't say it in any weird way, or he didn't say it like, it was the only thing he said to me. Honestly, he didn't even look at me again. He just went straight to his girlfriend. It wasn't anything bad in it. That's a good eyeliner. That was it. You may say that was flirting. It may have been. He maybe was thinking, oh, that makes her look nice, for example. Like, we don't care. But the compliment wasn't like something bad. But he took it like in a very offensive way and started overthinking it because he's not getting the same type of compliments. If she was getting the same type of compliments, that wouldn't be anything. Like, if you look at your girlfriend and you're like, oh, wow, blah, 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 and then you say to someone, oh, that's a nice dress. Like, that's irrelevant. Who cares? Like, if I praise you from bottom to, I don't know, from bottom to the head, and then I'm saying to someone, oh, nice shirt. Like, it's so irrelevant. Who cares about it? That's what I think. But it has to do with how people treat their relationship. If you want your person to respect you and trust you, and you want to be more energetic and active towards the other gender, I feel like you kind of have to do that. When I'm talking about straight relationships right now, because obviously if we're talking about straight relationship, you're gonna be envy of the same gender as you. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Morda. It's more like the Oklahoma swamp this year. Oh, it doesn't sound very good. I know several people who have bunkers, guns, food, etc. Yeah, people do that. You have to be like protected somehow at the end of the day. It's a tricky question because my last relationship was complicated, and as breaking up was about her being successful and living her life, but she chose her career, so I broke up with her. There are plenty of people who have been successful in their career and still successful in relationship. We talked about it prior to moving in with each other, and I asked her to commit living with me for 2 years, and then after that we could have gone and done whatever she wanted. Yeah, but sometimes, how can I say that? Sometimes people, no, I'm taking this very wrong. Sometimes life hands you out some like offers, let's say. It's like, oh, you can do that. You can do this, and you either grab them and ride them and do them, or you don't. And when it comes to career, because you have to do things quickly, if you're not successful by a specific like age limit, then you know that probably this isn't gonna happen, or this is gonna happen in a very late age where you're not gonna be able to actually enjoy all of these things that you earned. So you're doing it for your children or your grandchildren at the end of the day, which is like probably most of the people. But then, there are some people that see some chances and they're like, what if I can do that a little bit quicker? And honestly, if you love somebody, who are you to be like an obstacle? Like, are you gonna love somebody and be their obstacle for that? Like, I would be doomed and damned if I loved somebody and after many years he looked at me and he said, actually, because of you, I wasted my skills, or I wasted my chances, or I wasted my opportunities. I would want to be dead if the person I love and I adore so much told me that. But you know what could be great? If I let this person go, I let this person evolve, this person comes back at me, because like, even being successful, even being evolved, even being transformed, even, he still chose me back. And he comes back at me and he's like, you saved me, you made me into a better person, yada, yada, yada. That would be great, honestly. Hi, Meek. Live like if you want to sup Issa. Yeah, like me, please. I agree. Of course, that's why I let her go. But would you take her back? Just like message you right now and she was like, okay, see, thank you so much for letting me go, because like I really transformed into that and I'm doing good and now I'm ready. I'm like ready to explore, ready to have a family, ready. I'm ready to be in it. Would you be like, okay, let's give this a try? Or would you be like, you're my ex for a reason? If he said this, he would have been dumb as F. What do you mean? On the relationship front, I had an old ex who's now married, who recently just went from years of avoiding me to suddenly gone super friendly. Okay. Are we talking about a female friend? An ex. Okay, an ex. Oh, the next friend. Okay. Not entirely sure what changed, but I'll take it. That's just my personality to keep less friends even after dating. Yeah, I do that sometimes too. Depends on the person, but like, do we like this person though? Still, if you and I agreed to live with each other and you moved me to Athens and then say, I'm sorry, I can't live with you, I have to go back home. Yeah, okay, but like, if it's, you know what, if it's your person, like, for example, I have one person in my life that we used to say to each other that if we ever see each other like randomly, even if we are with different like partners holding hands, probably we're gonna end up living together this place because it is how it is with certain people, you know. Some people are like meant to be with you in a way, they just fit better, let's say. You ready for me? Wow, you don't know what you're getting into. We all do our choices. No one hold us back. Yeah, obviously. But I tell you, time is important though. You can guess, Mick. Good publications. Greetings from Turkey. Hi, Berkey. How old are you? What's your sexuality? Sorry, I missed the start. My sexuality. You ask if I'm like, if I belong to the LGBTQ community or not, right? I am straight as a line, but yeah, usually I'm talking about everyone, but I say it when I'm talking about straight relationships because it's different things. Okay, I've kissed many girls in my life, but I don't feel any attraction towards it, honestly. Unfortunately. Because if I could choose, like if I felt like any sort of attraction to it, probably I would be with a woman right now. Sorry, mom. Sorry, dad. That ex was an interesting situation. She was more of a close friend or adopted family than girlfriend, but I realized that too late, finally getting the friendship changed. Yeah, okay. Sometimes, okay, listen to me. Sometimes signals can get confused. I mean, it has happened to me too, you know, like being with someone's friends and then feeling some type of way, but then at the end of the day, like, because when it comes to me, I'm dating to, okay, it's a lame sentence. I'm gonna phrase it though. I'm dating to marry, but when I say that, I mean I'm dating to be serious. Like I'm not dating just have. It's like I'm dating for it to be like official. So, you know, sometimes, you know, things may be weird between friends. You may have like a tension, some intimacy because you also feel more comfortable. So it may seem like that, but you know with who can you like form a relationship and who you can't form a relationship with. Lolif, sex is not good, white date. I didn't say that. I said I'm not dating just for that. I'm not dating just to say, okay, we're gonna meet because I know there's some relationships that work like that. I mean, especially if someone is like working too much and blah, blah, blah. They're like meeting their girlfriends one time per week for dinner, then having sex for like 15 minutes, then drive her at her house and that's it, and buy her a bag every time she's upset. Like I'm not in for this type of relationships, honestly. Like I want something that you can have fun with, you can be partners, you can be friends, you can explore things together. And that's why I say it's not the only thing that's important. For sure you have to find someone that you are compatible with in many of the aspects, let's say. Return some videotapes. Oh my god. It's like I'm going to get cigarettes or something. Kat, you should try this Zendaya since once if you haven't yet tried it, obviously. What is that? Lolif sex is not good. I'll say this one. That was exactly my problem. I took the relationship far too serious, which normally I'd say isn't possible. For you? Why you give more of like friend vibes? I understand the feeling, really. Someone who is a really good partner. You may be good fit for each other, but I don't think you should both be homewreckers. Yeah, it's not homewreckers exactly, because It's not like someone that is getting into a relationship and is trying to do anything to break it apart. There's two people that can like keep their hands from each other and understanding that probably at the end of the day. I would be okay with it. I mean, I was okay with it. It happened to me. I told you my story with that guy that I dated and my best friend. It was weird, but if they were meant to be, they were meant to be. They were together for like 4 years, 5 years. They may be together at the end of the day again. I'm not sure because he's kind of wasted right now, but if he wasn't, they would have been. I'm still coming back to your streams feeling horny, so do you date viewers now? Hopefully you or him do not feel the same feeling about other people. No, 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 no. It's not like that. And I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about things I used to discuss with this person years ago. He be jog something. Hello. Why are you laughing? I got something into my eye. I don't like that. It hurts me. I'm sorry, guys. Crazy chat. It's because of Kick, honestly. Kick is like that. The only awkward thing that lingers is the fact that C and I both still know exactly what each other is saying, thinking, and think stuff simultaneously, while her husband and my friend seems clueless 75% of the time what either of us mean when we say some things. So you click, okay, I understand that, but more in a friendship type of way. I'm back and I had to time out. What would this world do without me? It would be worse, for sure, Oxico. I do need your spark in it. What ligma means, by the way? I have to ask. It's a very weird word. Did I tell you I'm gonna go tan today? Anyways, I didn't tell you, but I'm gonna go tan today. Oh, my grandma's texting me. Yeah, so yeah. That didn't sound authentic. It is. It is. We click while her compatible partner is clueless. You're in a tough situation, let's say. But yeah, it is life. This is what life is exactly. It's giving you choices and obstacles and things like that. This girl and I click, but in a toxic way. I don't like toxicity anymore in my life. Like, I want to avoid that. I don't want my partner to try to find reasons for us to, how can I say, like, fight. Like, if you can avoid fighting with me, but you end up doing things that you know are gonna hurt me, like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be done by it. I don't know how you usually say, okay, I'm done. But for me, is like I'm taking up to the point I'm like, okay, like seriously, it doesn't affect me anymore. Like I'm always saying to my relationship that if I stop being jealous of the things you do, that means that we're done. Not that we're done. Probably I'm not gonna break up with you at that exact moment. But if I don't cry, if you don't get me jealous enough, if like, yeah, probably that means my feelings are like done. I'm like, yeah, probably that means I even like start talking to other people, not talking in a sexual way, but like I am starting to living my options more open, and I'm ready to be done with you. If I stop being jealous, if I'm like very jelly, that means that I'm like in love with you. I'm also the type of person that can always be in love. It just takes a little bit of effort. When I'm saying like a little bit of effort, I mean like a little bit. Just show me that you're interested in me and only me. And I'm yours. That's it. That's all I need in relationship terms. And if I have someone that is like going out of his way to make me feel the opposite thing, then at the end of the day, I'm going to be like, ugh, done. But it takes me sometimes. I'm not Spanish, but people will tell me that. I'm Greek. If I could overlook bad sex, I wouldn't want to start a relationship ever. I would have stayed with the company my friends provide. I asked plenty times people if they would prefer someone that they have great sex with, but they have like zero communication, or if they would prefer someone that they wouldn't have that great sex, but they have like great communication. And I'm getting like different replies every time. I want to see your view on it. Do you know Tsipas? Yes, of course we do. Do you like tennis? Hot Latino mommy. The way she and I click, we could legit pass as twin siblings. Exactly, I get it. I get this vibe. And sometimes we can confuse this vibe as to it being like very intimate, because it's like, oh, I click in this, oh, I click in that, oh, we think the same things, but like usually your clone, it's not good for you. Like it's not a good situation to be in. You need something that completes you, not something that is you. For me, when it comes to relationships, you need something that's gonna make a whole, which is so difficult to find because it's so difficult to keep also. Because when you're finding something that's like kind of like opposite to you, you don't understand it. You need to explore it. You need to put your POVs back. You need to think from other POVs. You need to be very, very, very open, and it's not easy. Whole, yeah. Whole like a W. W. Where's John? Don't fight with her for caps and for cars and supercars. Guys, trust me, because you said something bad on it. You say that girls that like a specific type of car probably are girls that can be good moms. That's like so that may hit a woman like very deep into the core, because at the end of the day, for me, if you ask me, I'm not the type of person that says, oh, I want to have family and I want to have like 10 kids. But if we talk about like a person's completement, especially if we talk about women, this is like the ultimate thing to create someone like from the base of it. It's like such a weird thing that it's not easy to be done. It's like playing God, honestly. It's like creating a human. And I do want to do that. Like, I didn't like the sound of, oh, you like that car, so probably that means you're not going to be a good mom. It was so weird for me. Instructions unclear. I'm in France without shoes. What are you doing in France without shoes, dude? But if you find a guy who shows you complete interest in you, but then you meet this guy who you were just talking about, this guy with connection, are you staying committed? I would take some time to figure out my shit, probably. But I don't know. Honest to God, I don't know. This specific person is like, for me, I was always saying that probably I'm gonna end up having kids with this person. Like, I don't know, we're gonna see. But it's a very magnetic type of relationship. It's like, look. And it's also very good with timing. I don't know why is that. It's very weird. Almost when the friends open and would have seen him. You like him? Is he your favorite one? In the different perception else is boring. I don't understand that. Exactly. I've heard it said that if you ever meet yourself in real life, you'd hate it. Yeah, something like that. It's not exactly that, but you know, it needs someone else to respect, understand, and value your behavior and the way you present yourself, let's say. Question. So my friend has been in a relationship for 2 years now. We just found out his girlfriend cheated a few months into the relationship. What should we do? Okay. First of all, we have to ask like in what stage of the relationship probably she cheated on. I mean, Was it the exploring phase of the relationship, like we want to see if we want to be together, or was it like in a committed stage? I mean, they were like, yeah, we're official or not? For us, it's all about trusting, admiring each other, and respecting each other's bright and dark sides, and giving lots of space so that every day you want to get closer. A low vibration relationship that keeps growing and balances out. We're yep. I'm all in for that. I'm honestly all in for that, but it's so hard to find because you're talking about like low vibration, low frequencies, but like modern society is like so high frequencies. It's exactly the opposite thing. So you need to find someone that you are able to like close the door and create something like a comfort space or like a comfort zone when it comes like you have to be like cut out when it's like your home, your partner, your anything except you want to open it up for specific people or specific situations. Dr. Success's breakup with who? Ah, this guy. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I pressed something. Wait. If it was like a committed relationship, I think there's some talking to be done. Like, why did she break up? Why did she cheated? Sorry, I mean, why she didn't say? I mean, you need to learn some things, okay? Obviously. And then we can chat about it because, you know, right now I seriously don't know. I don't have info on it. Like, why did she do that? Who was that guy? Was she drunk? I mean, it's not an excuse to be drunk, obviously, because if you can tolerate alcohol, I said it plenty of times, go drink some milk and go home. Clubbing is not for you. But we have to know this situation. I can't just start on criticizing people like that. You can understand because by the time you read the comment, we have moved on a different topic, probably. My youngest sister has the same Myers-Briggs personality type as me. I don't know the types of personalities, even though I took the test. She cheated on someone who has... Ooh, that's bad. That's so bad. No, run. I hate that. No excuses. Like, no excuses to that. No. No excuse. If you like that guy, go be with that guy. Like, go. Door is open. Like, no, that's bad. That's so bad. Low quality woman, cheapest to gas station perfume. No, it's not that. You shouldn't comment on it. But like, C is not for that guy. If they want each other, they may have each other. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. C is not for your friend. That's the point in it. Okay, but like, is he depressed right now? Yeah, guys, you don't understand. The point in is sometimes you may make bad decision. You may think that someone is for you, but you end up understanding they aren't, and that's not a personal thing. I mean, it's not that you're not enough or that you lack something. The other person that someone chooses may be worse than you. It's not about that. It has to do with feelings. Like, precisely that. So it's not bad for someone not to choose you. You may not be exactly what they want, but at the end of the day, they may not be exactly what you want. Like, let's not see it that way. You may, that, like, think of it as she may give him the space to figure out exactly what he wants. Because for me, I have some specific things that I want in order to feel like loved or liked. And one of those is to be chosen. If you're not chosen, then why would you spend any time for this person? Like, if someone would cheat on me, I would probably be like, yeah, okay. I understand you want other things. I already wasted that much of time. I don't have any much time to offer to you. I'm done. Have a nice life. And everything's okay. It's not a bad thing. Put it this way, my sister's personality is so much like old, immature. Okay, me, exactly. They can predict and deflect everything she does and says. Can't stand it. I haven't been born with siblings to know that feeling, honestly. But it sounds fun. Sometimes when I'm in a committed relationship, my logic goes out the window because of my testosterone, just like women make excuses about their cheating and their hormones. Come on. I mean, actual question. Do you think that guys cheat more or girls cheat more, or it doesn't have to do with gender or any of this stuff, but has to do with the situation and the person? Big ups to you too. Guys for sure. Women cheat more statistically. How? I've heard guys saying that to every stream, but like exactly. This is my experience though. But like from my experience, like girls don't cheat as much. Or they don't admit it as much. Good morning, mama. How you feeling, mama? Girls cheat way more. Sorry, girls just relabel it into how? Probably in the US could be like that. Like, I don't know. Like in Greece, like really in Greece, it's just girls that are like staying at home and waiting for a guy that is out and cheats. Like everywhere looks like that. Because men do not let feelings get in the way when it comes to commitment. I don't know. Doing good, you? I'm doing good. I'm trying. I am so hyped up. I'm going to go for a vacation. I can't. I want to leave now. If I could leave now, I would leave now. Either they are in it to win it or they're not really committed. Yeah, so probably that means that in most of my friends, the guys are not really committed at their relationship. Yeah, me June. I'm so happy. I can't wait. I have so many things to do. Like I've scheduled tanning, uh, appointment, mochi haircut, mochi checkup. Um, I have other things to do, but I don't remember. Nails, for sure. Girls in Greece are like, I want some time alone, then they F another guy, then they send messages out of the blue. Why I've never done that? Like, I don't understand this because I've never done that and my friends haven't done this either. Like, most of my friends are into fully committed relationship for years and they end up getting cheated on and they end up crying for 2 years, and then the exact moment that they get into a relationship with someone new, that it takes like 1 year 1 year, like 2 years to actually F someone new. And then out of the blue, the ex starts to DMing. This is what I know, my experience with Greek women. How can you relate to the typical Greek woman? So that means that I don't choose typical random girls to hang out with. I choose the best of the best. We're the elite, let's say. Also, example, you want someone to choose you, but in most cases, guys are focused on working to provide, and the girl gets rejected or neglected. Even though they still benefit from the income from the man, the woman feels lonely and finds some random who wants to F. Yeah, but like, even if you do play the provider role, you still can have or make some time to give like a compliment or buy some flowers or any of those things. Like, how are you gonna give a moment of your life to get some coffee for you or like get some cigarettes for you? You can give some time for you getting a chocolate for your girlfriend or like some flowers. Like right now in modern society, getting some flowers for your wife is literally one click away. I can go into the most random app that provides food that provides food, and you can find flower boutiques and stuff like that. Like, it's so easy. You do that with a click and you don't have to worry about anything. But for some reason, guys are just too bored to think. They're like, okay, I'm already working, I'm already doing enough. But it's not like that, because if you think of it like that, then the girls who are also working, they may not provide exactly everything, but they're working also, like cleaning all of the apartment, may do the role of like growing your children up, and they have to also stay in shape, get ready, be sexy for you to want to f them, because otherwise you want to go to other people do that. So we may say, oh, we're already doing enough for you, like raising your children up, being like responsible for their education, the way they behave, um if they're gonna go to school, if they're gonna have extra activities after school, what they're gonna eat, what you're gonna eat, if you're gonna have like warm water to shower with after you're done with your work, and if you're gonna have your slippers in front of the door, if your bed is gonna be ready, if you're gonna have fresh clothes to wear, even if you're gonna have a boxer or anything. But I'm not gonna take care of myself because I'm doing enough. It's not like that. You should give like in every aspect of your relationship. Like, and if you don't have time, I'm not saying do that every time, but you can say, oh, I'm working now, so I'm never gonna do a compliment to my wife again. Oh, I'm working now, so I'm never gonna do a gift to my wife again. Like, that's so lame. Because usually this type of people, they don't do that to their wives anymore, but they be able and make time to do that to other people, and make girls do that too. I mean, it's not, I see it sometimes, girls that are like neglected in their marriages, so they end up going like on Facebook or like on Instagram, and they end up just chasing attention from other men, which is the same thing. It's also so bad. Hello, hello. How are you, Wilds? I'm sure guys still do, but women have this issue where they think their partner is cheating on them when they're not. Yeah, okay, we do have this issue of like jealousy. But for me, for example, I didn't used to have this up to the point that actually it happened to me 2 times. So, like, if this is your experience, because I haven't had like many relationships, like when you have 4 relationships and you're sure that 2 out of the 4 cheated, but you're not sure about the other 2, or maybe 3 out of the 4. I don't even know at the end of the day. The thing is, you're not going to expect the other relationship to just be great and doesn't have any cheating involved in it. But with me, I know my experience that I haven't cheated. Like, see, that's another situation. So, like, how can I be so sure, probably I'm going to have this insecurity into the back of my head that probably this new guy's going to cheat on me also, because this is what I know. It has the same effect on their mind when it comes to being lonely. Yeah, I can understand that. I really do understand that. Michael failed to wake you. Send me your address so I can send a band next time your neighbors will be bothered by the music during nighttime. It's okay. It's gonna be a party. They may think their partner doesn't want them and they start looking for something exciting. Yeah, girls have that. Like, guys, you don't understand that. Okay, I understand flirting. Do you remember the first time you shared a compliment to that ex-girlfriend if you're not in a relationship right now? Or do you remember the first time you gave a compliment to the girl you're with for many years right now? Like, do you remember how it lit up your face and make your confidence raise? Like, yeah, they need that. Women need that. Like, if you need that, if you need to listen to someone say, oh, you're doing that good, or you're handsome, or whatever, imagine girls, like, everything is about their appearance, like every time. Like, the first thing you're gonna say to a girl is about appearance. Well, in guys, it's not like that. Like, girls, it's very common. You're gonna see like a pretty girl, you're gonna be like, oh, you're so pretty. Even if she's like, even if it comes from a girl, from a guy, from a teacher, from a cashier, from anyone. Like, I went to buy some food and the cashier was a girl, 60 years old, a woman. She was like, you're so pretty. Like, if you're like someone that is a girl, usually you get compliments like that. It doesn't matter. When you're a guy, you don't get that many compliments. So when it comes from your like significant other, it matters a lot. You need that. Because you're like, I'm getting compliments from almost anyone, but not you. What is going on? You don't want me? Like, what do you feel? Do you feel that I'm gonna be here forever? You have me as, yeah, I don't like it. You need to compliment your people. This is what I get in it. People just start feeling so sure and secured in relationships, and they just forget what it is that ignited the relationship at first hand. Like, the fact that you got into a relationship with someone and you made someone want you so passionately is because you put effort into it. If you stop like putting effort into it, then you're not gonna have the same reaction. What? Speaking of Chris, who is that? I hung a picture of Aaron. Who is that? At my local sports bar and no one has touched it for months. Perfect. Sounds good, but like, what are you talking about? It was the semester meeting, so I was on plane mode. Oh. He was working. Airplane mode to ignore them. When you have been in a relationship for a long time and your girl doesn't feel like having ass anymore, the guy will also feel neglected. Yeah, but it's not common. Like, it's more common for men don't wanna have ass anymore and going out more and start not returning home at a specific time and always be late and stuff. And then girls being like, for sure he's cheating on me, so they stop like giving effort after some time. Because I've seen this happening into almost every family I know. I don't know how you work, because I told you we probably have different environments. Because I live in Greece, it's another situation. We have a cat for streamer and a Hellcat for chatter. Who's the Hellcat? Kalimera. Because I like your dress and the crawling hand behind you. I'm not wearing a dress. It's a two-piece, actually. How do you say two-piece in French? De pied? I'm not sure. Controversial opinion. I don't usually care what others think of me, with minor exceptions. It doesn't change what I know I am. Exactly. I really like that. Because also the fact that someone just sees you or observe one behavior of you doesn't mean that actually they get the whole of you. Oh my god, looks good on you. Thank you, Wilds. What is your favorite aesthetic on women? No, sex isn't the problem. It's the byproduct of something else manifesting itself in intimacy. What does that mean, Error, my poet? I really like the way you're saying things. Wait, also, I want to see what exactly time I have my tanning session. I can't even tanning session. It's 12 p.m. and now it's like 10, 11, 12. Like, oh my god, I'm not gonna stream for too long. But anyways, the best aesthetic is the lips and their eyes. I'm talking about clothes right now. By the way, tell me if I don't have music, because I can't hear anything. It's like so lowered in my ears. You better read the previous comment. It's like, isn't the problem it's a byproduct of something else manifesting itself in intimacy? Yeah, I've seen this one, but I don't understand it exactly. You better have a birthday story or I'm not talking to you for 97 hours and 17 minutes. That's very specific. Why 97 hours? What's that? Good morning, Maria. I'm good. What about you, Nick? My hands. My hands. I don't have a good birthday story, honestly. Imagine having sex during a relationship. Who does that? Ew. Come on. Let's move to Oklahoma just for Sab. Caleb is saying some weird things have been going on in Oklahoma, let's say. I'm very good at calculating punishments. Why are you saying punishments in that way? It making it feel like it's a forbidden word, so it's giving it a more naughty tone to it. I don't get that. You being naughty error for like last last days. You make me some type of way. I'm kidding. Thank you, Maria. I like the compliment. But you said you don't like that I'm losing weight, though. This is like the outcome of me losing weight. Like, look at these legs. Punishments, I type faster than my fingers are able. Okay. Okay, flexer. Like, look, he's doing that on purpose, and then he's getting mad at girls DJing for him. Yes, stay here and it's okay. Okay. Dr. Cycle talked to his doctor today. So you're a doctor with a doctor? What did the doctor said? What does the doctor says? Doctor says 1 apple a day. Keep the doctor away or something? I can't. Okay. What's wrong, Oxygo? Like, out of a sudden you say I can't. Like, what do I get out of that? Like, seriously, I don't know what to say. What happened? Did something happen to you? Are you in love, Oxy? I meant no sex is 99% of the time not the problem. It's a manifestation of a problem that exists elsewhere. That's all I meant. But no sex is a problem with your partner. That's what I want to say. For my soccer injury, I had a torn ACL, meniscus, and tibia fracture. What is the ACL? Why don't you put songs here? Because they're getting copyrighted. And my content is getting lower in visibility. I'm in love with myself, to be honest. Yeah, I could tell. I ask you if you're a narcissist, but you never like actually reply to that. It's a byproduct, not the reason. Can you elaborate a little bit on this one? I'm trying to understand. I'm not sure if I'm getting your POV. I think I do, but like I'm not sure. I'm not a narcissist, just don't understand other people. Psychopath. That's psychopath traits, honestly. But I don't believe you're a psychopath. I'm just saying. I don't believe you're a psychopath. That's a weird jump. Ugh. Let me have my own views, okay? Interior cruciate ligament? I don't understand. Shit. I don't know anatomy that great. I used to, but I don't remember them anymore. I'm never opening up again. Noted. I didn't want that to be the case. Come on. Oklahoma sounds terrible when mentioning weather and terrain, but economy and people culture is the best. Do we have anyone else that has been in Oklahoma that can like approve the statements? What are you drinking? Coffee? Yes, French one. I love French coffee. We call it French coffee, by the way. It's filtered. I don't know how you call it. The filtered coffee. We do like French coffee. We call it like that. Texas from Temu. I like this line. I once as a kid stole a full FIFA album. From where? From like a store or something? Meaning things like lack of communication or actions that the partner doesn't approve or reflect on the actual sex, and if not dealt with, then the sex becomes an additional problem. Yeah, I get you. Also, I feel like, you know what, if communication isn't there, like, okay, let me word this another way. I'm gonna open up too much right now, but I'm gonna exactly tell you how I felt it. At some point in a relationship, I thought that communication was lost, but like, it wasn't exactly I was thinking of communication is lost, but like I felt that it was lost. It wasn't the same. We couldn't communicate in the same way. That affected the way that my confidence toward that person was. For example, I could find it easier to flirt with other people than him because I felt that he didn't like me enough. So I wouldn't have this ease to, you know, do my things, flirt, you know, flex on him. Because sometimes girls put on a show when you may find them really sexy, but they do put on a show, especially when it comes to sexual acts. It's like, The whole I'm gonna look at you in your eyes while I'm doing what I'm doing, it takes balls, like no kidding. It's like a so it takes you to feel confident. It takes you to feel like I am the prettiest one, I'm the most well one in the entire world, universe, like whatever. It needs you to feel like top of your game. And I felt like I couldn't even look at his eyes because we didn't have that communication. So I couldn't feel like I was sexy. I couldn't feel like I was confident. I couldn't even look at his eyes. I couldn't put on that show, you know. And then after the communication was fixed, I could be exactly the same. It was so weird, but I feel like women feel like that. Duct tape. Caleb sounds like a guy who wears glasses but is actually a superhero without them. Noted, I think it's actually the case. What people mean by loving yourself is liking yourself, because if you don't like yourself, you think you don't have anything to give, so you think you're not lovable. I think mostly when they say loving yourself, except from liking yourself is a part of it, but I feel like loving yourself mostly goes to try to heal yourself, try to feed yourself right, try to exercise yourself right, try to get the right choices for yourself, you know, make yourself a priority, because if yourself is not going to be at a specific level, then nothing is going to work. Like if I'm not satisfied with myself, I'm not going to be, I said it every time, I'm not going to be a good mom, I'm not going to be a good friend, I'm not going to be a good partner, etc., etc., etc. It just starts a domino effect, and everything starts from the core, with the core is you in everyone's life, obviously. But you can love yourself by treating yourself right. But if one person in the relationship or both have a job, then sex is once a month is a luxury. Yeah, but it can be a great sex that like gives you enough to remember and to wait for, you know. Like if you turn this into like an event, for example, if you know I'm working too much, I don't have the time to actually do that. If you make it in a way that, oh my god, I'm longing for it, like I'm edging for it, you know, I really want this with that specific person, like you make it into something so nice, then that's good, you know. Yeah, filter coffee, and it's hazelnut flavored, by the way. um Sometimes without communication, or even sometimes with you grow separate and then they feel like a stranger, and then the sexy time suffers. Yeah, that happens too, especially if you are in a distant relationship and you're growing into liking different things or having different hobbies, or you know, also like it's so common for people to just take characteristics from other people, you know. So if you're hanging with other type of people, you may gonna have a change in your like attitude or things you like or hobbies or anything that may the person that you are with don't exactly like or relate with. Do you plan to stream tomorrow? Yes. Are you gonna leave? Gonna steal my viewers? What? I will unironically watch a stream of Momo. Yeah, me too. I would do that definitely. Exactly, imagine it's like been like TwitchCon or like Summer Game Fest. Yeah, not exactly like that, because once a month, okay, I heard worse, honestly. You could do like twice a month though, if you're working too much and it's gonna be like great. I'll be okay with it. Do you have management, Isa? What does that even mean? I feel like I'm so bad at managing anything, really, because I have ADHD, and for me to get productive, it just takes me to actually not having enough time. Like if I have a deadline, probably I'm gonna leave everything to the very last minute. This is exactly what gets me like really productive. If it requires breathing, I give up. What is he saying? Try to convince her to stream tomorrow at best time possible. Like what time? And you go to Summer Game Fest and they show you indie games, and then you're like, I waited so long for this. Why? Indie games are so cute. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like, can you stream tomorrow, please? Thanks. I love you in a possible time that is rational. Thanks you in advance. Like, what time is good for you? And when I'm saying what time is good for you, I'm not saying your time, I'm saying my time. So I can be like at least informed on this matter. Or you can send me this information on private chat, let's say. Too much work, read my mind. Come on, what are you talking about? Can't read your mind. That's much more work. It takes me to learn to meditate and learn how to do other things that are like kind of supernatural, and I don't have the time for that. I work from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Greek time. 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. Greek time. So before or after? So you want me to do like either 12 to 7 or after 2? Probably I'm gonna do 12 to 7. I'm gonna try and do this one. Just for you though, because I like you. The thing is, I'm not gonna stream for that long because it's already 10 and on 12 I have my tanning appointment. So I have to close the stream at 11:30. So it's gonna be 1 hour and a half. And yeah, probably I could manage to do that, honestly. Sounds nice. Stream 5 hours before this time, that is right now. So you do prefer the before. Yeah, makes sense. Because you're gonna sleep after that, Oxy. How are you awake, Oxy? Mixed military time and normal time, sorry. I didn't say I hate you. It's the opposite. Like, imagine waiting your sex to be like Death Stranding 2 directed by Hideo Kojima, and you get an Arcane Redfall game. What if you get a Crash? It's gonna be so fun. I'd have to go, ciao. Ciao, Bella. Can I say that? I was out all weekend, so I sleep all day. Okay, you trying to gain back energy lost, right? I remember one time I went camping with my dad and one of my friends, and it was a 3-day camping, but I think I haven't slept for like 3 days. Like, we were at the camping 3 days straight up partying, going to the pool, just those things. And when I came back, I was sleeping for 2 days straight, not even going to the bathroom or drinking any water or any of those. Hi, Mati. Hello, you're new? Sometimes summer Game Fest is good, sometimes lame. You can find good things in everything, Sado. I've been sleeping my whole life. I feel like that too. Imagine if the time between the events are so long and you get back to back lame events. Yeah, okay, sometimes that may happen. Why? Who says that if you do it often, it may be great? You may do often sex and it'd be lame all the time. Because you do it like pretty quickly. You don't get to relate to my comments. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I've never slept in my life, to be honest. I feel like that also. Like, really, it has to do with periods, honestly. Sorry, I relate to you too much, Oxy. You can try to make me shut up. It's not easy. I'm the yapper queen. Can I call myself that? It's kind of cringy, but I do go with it. Vibes! I'm yapping queen. Love to stay up, but I keep blinging out, so bye, Caleb. Good night. Have a good night's sleep, Caleb. I can literally say the most depressing shit and you will just say, yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, because like this is my persona. Like I feel good in being depressed. I shouldn't say that, but it's not exactly what I mean. But I do vibe with my Lana Del Rey depressional music, you know, and with my depressional movie. Fuck you. I wish. This is why those events must happen a lot more often, helps every relationship. Yeah, but like if you're working, I told you, priorities. Like you can't just leave your boss or your sleep and say, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna do one more event because why not? Like that is so weird. You're not allowed to be sad. By who? Since when you become a dictator? What is going on? I feel like, oh no, I'm not, I can't say that, bro. I was about to say something really stupid that I can only say inside small circles. I can't word that. I'm sorry, guys. So it is copyrighted. Say it, say it, say it, say it. No, it's bad. I'm gonna get cancelled or something. So probably, I don't know, CIA is gonna come into my house. I don't care. Say it, say it, say it. DM it. No, I can't say. Also have to take a break. I get to do a refill on my coffee. No, I don't trust you. Trust you. What's that? Okay, can you help me with what should I wear on TwitchCon? Can you give me two aesthetics? I was thinking one day to do like tech wear or like some sort of like subversive type of things. But like I'm not sure yet. But give me aesthetics, please. I want aesthetics and I'm be back with you. Hello? Hi? Hi? Yes, of course, I said in a previous comment, if it was working, I would have S only during my vacay time. I guess something like that. It has to do with what your life is. I will spam the shit out of this place. Why is that? The same clothing that got you banned. Said I couldn't get Issa cancelled. It's so hard. Issa must go topless on TwitchCon and protest to get unbanned. Yes, to support this feminine movement. I don't think so. With the cardboard in front of her, it unban me, you virgins. Yeah, I don't think so. I want more aesthetic ideas. My aesthetic idea is to go gambling. You're telling me she was not aesthetic the day she got banned. I was. Happy B-Day. Thank you, Nick. I didn't tell you because I can't say it. It's something probably political. I miss that. I miss you too, guys. Tell me your news. Na 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 na. They will unban me, you think, if I do that? Call me Fractal. You prefer that one? Oh my god. My eyes. I think you sent me a message, but like I didn't see it. I mean, I didn't click on it. I didn't have time because I just opened Discord today. Bro, you must start gambling here. I was thinking about it. Would you like that? Or implement the idea you have said on Hayati? That would be great, but I do not do that right now. Feels like Twitch again where my comments get deleted. Many people just see these things. We're almost there. Almost beginning the phase today. For you will be always a fractal. Like, I kind of like this idea. I was watching Nemo and thinking about you, Fractal, because of the whole fishing thing. Good janitor and sneak into Twitch records and unban yourself. Yeah, I thought situations like that. I'm not that skilled, though. I'm not that skilled. Also, I found this thing. It's a small Lego. It's not like a big Lego. Probably will be like 10 pieces, but like I have to make this. But probably I don't want to make this today because like it's only 1 hour left. So I'm feeling like it's a waste of time. I'm gonna probably do tomorrow. They kind of gifted that to me because I bought the Petronas, and it was a gift with the Petronas because it was around February probably. Like I'm not sure. Was it? Probably it would be like Saint Valentine's. I'm not sure. Probably it was for Valentine's Day. It was a gift from the Lego store. Everybody was getting it. This janitor idea reminds me of Control Game from Remedy. I don't know what that is, but it's a very good badass idea. That means like I would go lengths to get unbanned. It reminds me of movies, you know, the kind of girls that they have this problem that it can be solved with just them F somebody responsible for that. But they don't want to sell themselves at that price point. So they're like, I'm gonna do criminal activities to do that. Which is much more cool for a movie, but like, yeah, I'm not a movie star, okay? What janitor? What you have like in schools and stuff that is like cleaning or business or corporations. Try to watch it once, like a psychological thriller. Can you send it to me, like a link on, I don't know, DM me. A cleaning guy, yeah. Have you seen like this classic thriller? There was like that janitor that was in school and they kind of burned him, so he would go in their dreams with some weird hands and blah blah blah. Jack the something? Was it Jack something? I don't know. So you're gonna clean Twitch to then ban you? No. No, not exactly like that. I'm gonna go play the cleaning lady on Twitch Corporation, find my file on PC and unban me. This sounds so much work. I don't know how to do all this stuff. And also I have a skill issue, as Oxigo says. Yeah, I don't think that will work either. Maybe something else. Maybe let's try to do like a correct appeal right now. Because we're taking like remorseful appeal, so let's try that. I really miss Twitch, honestly. I really miss all of my viewers, that's why though. Like hacking service would be better. Yeah, but like what if something goes like very wrong and they end up like finding out and they end up like not ever allowing you to go back? Like that's so bad. That's what's scaring me for months. How much longer you have to wait for appeal? I think probably like 3 months passed right now. It's probably 3 more. I'm really not sure. I just feel like it's been 1 year or something. It's so bad. Yeah, skill issues. Like you don't have skill issues. Come on. Guys, can I ask you something? Because you live in different places and I really had like this. Like I was really asking myself, what is like the duration of ads you have during watching a series or watching TV in general? Like what time of duration you have in ads? Because our ads are crazy up to the point that you don't want to watch TV. You're like, I'm just not gonna watch TV because you just forget about what you're watching. Like 10 minutes. Yeah, but it's like straight. They stop. They do like 10-minute ads and then they present to you the rest of the show. For us, it's like 30 minutes, bro. They do like 30 minutes ads up to the point that you forget that you were watching something. You watch something else. You end up watching something else, honestly. It's like 30 minutes ad. You keep on like going back and back and back because you're zapping. So you keep on going back and it's still like on ads and it's been like 25 minutes and you're like, okay. And then you forget about it. Should I send here the link and show it to them? No, send it privately. I can't remember the last time I've sent something with ads. Yeah, I hate ads. I feel they're kind of like forcing them to get. And also, like the audio of the ads is insanely high. Like you're putting like your volume on 10, for example, to listen to your show, and then they put it on 15 for the ads. They have like the thing you're like watching, they have it like lowered, but then the ads, they have them like higher in volume. That's so crazy. It's like they're trespassing into your house and they're putting like a very large woofer on your like walls, and it's just a very big headache, honestly. Why would you watch TV in this age and era? Because sometimes that happens. You don't have anything else to watch online, so you end up want to watch TV, you know. Hey, Soupy! Thank you so much for the compliment and the wishes. Go put the dogs away. Nobody's here to check out the pound. What is the pound? Hi, Rexman. If I'm gonna whisper, are you gonna come? Do you bark? I don't even watch people on Twitch if they have ads besides pre-roll. They can possibly need the extra $1 a month. But you were watching me with ads, didn't you? And trust me, you need the $1 because it's $1 from you, $1 from someone else, $1 blah 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 blah. So it's like adds up. Are you a moron? Put away the dogs. Ding 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 ding. I'm not a moron, actually. We can discuss on this if you like. Are you a moron, by the way? Now that you're asking. I feel like I can reply the question to you since you're the first asking this question. So you feel like it's probably a question that can be asked. So, are you a moron? What dogs? You mean the Gengar? I think he means the Charizard at this point. Or probably the Yoda. Yoda looks like a dog a little bit. You had a lot of viewers in small streams. It's like $1 a month. Totally not its person. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, okay. In small streams, I understand that may not be like the most... Okay, like, this is just bad decisions. That's not the best decision you can make just to earn $1 more, because you can earn much more viewers if you don't have ads, because people are just so hating on ads, which I get. But if you have like a lot of viewers, like most of the people are going to be sad, so they don't even get ads, right? I don't think that Kick has this like feature right now with ads. Put some socks on. Nobody wants to see those dogs. Yeah, and nobody wants to see you in streams too, but you have the, how can I say that? You have the option to do that, unfortunately. We can't say anything on that. So anything else? Money. Oh, I didn't tell you what happened now that you said Pochi. I am out today and I'm buying some hoops. Do you call them hoops? Yes. I'm buying some hoops, some earrings. Anyways, I'm holding Mochi. And there's some ladies that they're drinking coffee. They're like 70 years old and they're having like a Maltese. And I see the Maltese is getting away. And I'm looking at them and I ask them, like, should I grab it? Should I not grab it? And they're like, but they wouldn't tell me. And I was asking them again and again. And at the end, I got frustrated. I was like, what do I do? Do I pick it up? Or is it common for it to be like with a leash, unsupervised? What's going on? And so I was like, yeah, grab it because, and at the because that I'm going to grab it, that I asked her like 5 times what to do, this effing white thing is just attacks Mochi all of a sudden and is trying to bite his face. And this lady was like, did it bite it? Because it usually do that. It usually does that. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? Why don't you tell me that it bites? Why don't you tell me that it's dangerous for my dog? Like, I'm picking up your dog so it doesn't go away. You're not responsible enough for your dog because it went away for you and you didn't even understand this. And you're not even like warning me that your dog may be dangerous towards my dog. Like, tell me something, please. She was like so dumb. She made me so angry, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to have this conversation. I didn't want to ruin my mood. Hello, ho, how are you? Hello, ho. I like this, by the way. You want this belt, but not the word. Let's go. I mean, it does sound like Sis Non-Stop Pop from GTA. What's that? What is Non-Stop Pop? What's that? I don't get that. I don't play GTA, so. Is still talking about her dogs. Yeah, I'm still talking about my dogs. What's your problem? The F. Come on, dude. Go see someone who is like in your league. I don't know. A 90-year-old dude. Put your dogs to bed. No, I don't want them to bed. They're like pretty energized today. I want them to play. Is radio from GTA. That's, for me, it's like a compliment. Thank you for giving me compliments, Rexman. I really like that. I do appreciate you. Non-Stop Pop from GTA. I thank you for that. You're my G. You're in my heart. How old are you, Rexman? What kind of dogs do you have? I have a Pomeranian. I don't have like many dogs. I have just a Pomeranian. But I used to have many dogs in the past. I don't want now. It's like a little fluffy cloud. Yeah, it is very cute. Do you have dogs or pets in like general? Do you like pets, first of all? She got a lion and a panther. I could have one of those, but I would be in jail, probably. You have 10 dogs and they're on your bed. Yeah, that could be the case because I actually adore dogs and I would let them on my bed. But the actual scenario right now is that I have a very high bed, so my dog can't come on the bed. So I just put it on the bed sometimes, and it's one dog. So yeah. And a bonsai. Oh yeah, the bonsai's on the balcony right now. I hope it doesn't die because I'm gonna go away and I don't know what's gonna happen with the bonsai. TikToks with GTA Radio have gone wild. Okay, so I'm viral, I guess. I'm 21st like the gram. What does that mean? I don't know when the word dog is involved or not. Yeah, me neither. But I'm gonna play along because this is what you should do. You know, the skill of the streamer is to be able to play along even though they don't understand what you're doing. Do you remember in Twitch? I had comments that they seemed like they were obviously Google Translate, but they seemed like very weird. You couldn't make any sense out of it. I was making sense out of it. I was having conversation with these people, you know. My mom has 2 cats, but I prefer dogs. Although I'm used to cats also, so I like both nowadays. I did have a cat, but when my grandma lost her dog, she was very close with my cat, so I decided to leave my cat at my grandma so she can have some company, and ended up doing like great decision because my grandpa ended up passing away, so she wasn't alone. Like cats are like so nice creatures because they're also very like lovable, but they're not so needy and so greedy all of the time. Very independent creatures. Meow. Think I wanted, if I wanted a pet, I would get a dog most likely. Yeah, it's like dog is a different thing. If you want to play too much and like have too much of a responsibility like a kid, you should get a dog for sure. I mean, I treat my dog like my kid, not like putting it in a in a carrier or something. Okay, sometimes I do, but you know, he's waking me up sometimes at 6 a.m. in the morning so I can eat. What's my Instagram? Same tag is a clickbait. I put that here. I don't know where to put Eve so it doesn't like hide Jigglypuff, but you can't see anything right now. Ah. So treat your dog as baby, not as a kid. Okay, yes, baby, because it is a baby. Like it's scared of everything. The other time I was out, he was on a leash. We were like walking. It was night, and it was like a tree, but it was shaped weirdly down. It seemed like a cat. He went like full on scared and started barking at the tree for like 3 minutes because he thought it was a cat. It was just a tree. He's like so scared. And I don't want babies in IKEA. Who's Michael? Michael? Do you have a Michael? I don't know. I don't remember a Michael. Is it morning or evening where you at? It's 12:27. It's 10:27 for me. Where you live? Cats have nice expressions. They can look you in many ways and sometimes are devilish clever. The thing that my cat was doing was like, she was coming to me like meowing, I want to get like pets. And the moment I was like lowering my hand to pet her, she would like do that, which resembled me very greatly, honestly. Meow. Do you do mewing, Oxy? How's my dog Michael? The dog Michael? What would you name your dog Michael? I don't know. I don't think I ever told you to shit in a condom or something like that, honestly. I don't remember that. Maybe I was drunk? I'm from Washington State. May I ask what state you're at? I'm not in a state. I'm not from the US or any of those things. I'm just a Greek girl in Greece streaming from her apartment by myself. That's it. Hi, exiles. Hello. Should I ask your ages, please? So I know what kind of category I'm talking to exactly. Error 3 is not fit to be a mod. He's unbelievably bad. Why you say that? He's unbelievably good, honestly. No mod here should be a mod, but I don't care, it's fun. Yeah, probably I don't have like the great people to mod, but at least they make my mood. It's like my comfort zone. Is the chat filled with a bunch of weirdo mods or something? They're toxic. They're not toxic, they just don't allow things that they don't think that are suitable for streaming. I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Can you tell me if it's good? Because I was thinking of doing that, but I just didn't have the energy for it. I want something cuter, I think. But if it has like cool plot, I have a... Yes, always welcome in. Okay. That starts going crazy. How are you, exiles? Tell us any news, please. That wasn't weird at all. You can't chat me now? Why is that? Oh my god. Why are you banning them? Why did you ban them? Unban them. What did Lily and Orchid ever did to you? What is going on? We're so sorry. Like, literally, you should send them messages, apologetic messages, please. Bruh. I'm so sorry, Lillian. Like, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. It was a mistake. My apologies, sir. I tried a magic trick. It didn't work. Yeah, it's just Oxigo being weird. Like, we're so sorry for that happened. Can you say sorry to me? We're so sorry for my mods going crazy. They are on DRUs. I can't say more. Oxy has brain problems. He messed up. Oxy, like, think of Oxy as a cat, okay? Cats are very problematic. We're giving you a virtual hug to all of you. And we love you. You're gonna cruise. When? Okay, but did I send something wrong? No, nothing. Only your first comment was wrong, nothing else. Oxy lives with his mom still, you said? That's not a discussional thing. Come on, guys. I know your testosterone levels hit high, but you have to align in a way to be able to go exist in this stream. You have to love each other. At the end of the day, probably that's gonna happen, but you have to find things that you like and appreciate like about each other, okay? Your name is the same color as a guy that is raging. That's fair. I mean, I'm studying, so... Oh, I see. Yeah. Relax, guys. Like, peace, quiet, peace of mind, please. Exiles is no more exiles. It's just Xiles now. I know, but I do remember the exiles. Oxys said you can't ban me because I'm a friendly chatter. You're actually funny at the end of the day, though. I am unbannable, basically. Yeah, but I can. Oh my god, this is getting so bad. Put your D's away, okay? Okay, guys, relax. You need to be able to have a banter, a friendly banter, you know? You're both guys. You probably are around the same age. Why don't you try to hug each other? Banathron, let's go. Love bantas. Let's see. Didn't you were British? Love banta. Yeah, I'm having mixed up knowledge. Okay, you shut up. Everyone here is way older than me. I can do shippy ship, but nobody else can. Yeah, we have to agree on the fact that Oxy is probably the youngest part of the team. So sometimes he has to be childish, you know? He's a kid. He needs to have some time to relax, you know? I'm just talking shit. If I was going to adjust to it. Yeah, we know how you work, honestly. Then bang Sadoreth. No, don't do this. Bang. I don't think that it was like on a mistake. Sadoreth will lose his purity. You say you're a virgin? Sea level mod, but he's working at it. See? That's so better. I love that. Below sea level, that's why I'm here. I love your plastic collection. They're cute. Thank you. Which is your favorite one? I want this to get bigger. I want like my room to feel like I'm in a claw machine. I really like that. Let's settle this in a Clash Royale duo. See, he's a kid. He could even tell you to play Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, come on. I mean, let him. He's just a kid. Imagine him as your little brother or something. I feel offended. We don't care what you feel. You should listen to older people so you learn. The Care Bear and the purple one. The Care Bear. Okay, and the purple one is Gengar. Do you like Pokemon? He's like Percent Boots from Shrek. Bro, do you want me to take a purity test that would be more pure than DPG? Yeah, for sure. For sure. I want you to get what is this test that I did to see what type of sexuality I have? But when I'm saying sexuality, I mean what I like to do on sexual activities. Is he calling me a granny? Because you're kind of irrelevant, honestly, from what I've been seeing. Exiles, they're calling you irrelevant. Do you have something to say for yourself? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know the Pokemon character. But do you like Pokemon, though? Are you female or a male, by the way? Let's see. Do you have something to say for yourself? In court? I'm more mature, so I'll just ignore them. How do you feel about this? Iceman, how do you feel about this one? Oh, female. Perfect. I love that. How old are you? Love the orchid, by the way. Is that your favorite flower? Because for sure is mine. Maturity in the chat at the end of the day. I like that. Tells me we team up against Dump and Dumper and bun them. Sounds nice. That's better. Maybe you can raise yourself up. Raise like a phoenix. I love you, man, and all, but a mature man don't say I will ignore them. You just ignore them. Now we have Oxy are giving maturity advices. I can't. I'm older. I don't want to be judged. That's totally okay. We have people 50 years old sometimes in the chat. I have random people in. I'm 24. Like, you're good, though. If you don't want to say, it's okay. Well, despite being a mod, I can just time them out for being ignorant. No. Everyone has, like, the... How can I say that? The opportunity to be ignorant. Like, we have to give them that. Because you have to get better and learn. Yeah, section 42 part C, you can time them out for ignorance. What? Since when? I don't think that's my rules. You're a mod, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't work like this. You're 43. Actually, 43 for me is like, do you know how they say like, oh, the 30s are the 20s and blah, blah, blah. No. No. In 30s, like the most difficult period of your life. You're in there to work. 40s are your 20s. Like you're in your 20s right now. I feel like 40s is like the perfect age to enjoy everything you worked for. Like this, like perfect age. I just love this. I just can't wait. I feel like I would do everything in my 40s. Your birthday this month, you're a Gemini. Like me. We're twinning. I love that. Oh, you want to get good grades? Oh, man. Rule 45 is that doesn't know how to use Kick so we can do whatever we want. I don't know how to use anything, though. I'm a boomer without being a boomer. When I was 18, I effed a 40-year-old. Hair type 50-year-old with a supercar. Shut up. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Perfect. I love Geminis, honestly. They're so good. Geminis are like so fun, except if they're like males. I'm 24. I just got 24, 1st of June. It was my birthday too. I'm not 27. For some reason, they're telling me I'm 40 and 37 and 60 and stuff. What about Leos? I like Leos because they're confident, but I don't know many things about Zodiac, honestly. 50 years old, perfect age, low sex drive, a lot of money, so they can buy a lot of amounts of Viagra. Do you know what's better with a low sex drive or whatever? They can last longer. At least it's not a 2-minute sex, okay? Because we're tired. We're tired of 2 minutes, okay? You should be better. I don't care about your sex drive. What can I do with 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 2 minutes, like, all day? Like, go get your 2 minutes and take them somewhere else. Like, what can I do with 2 minutes? 2 minutes, I don't get me to undress, honestly. Like, stop saying that. I do prefer, like, 10 hours, okay? And low sex drives. Honest to God. Thank you, thank you. Is your real name Lillian, by the way? Excel still have the smallest hog out of all the mods. I don't know, I don't ask. But I saw like a research about international Ds, and it said that the average probably is 13.6. I was so devastated, but then I remembered that the average like centimeters that can be fit is actually like 11 something, so you have like 2 centimeter more to spare, so that actually can be nice. um I actually have a Vincha. We don't want to know. I don't want you to roast me. No, now all young people are ending in 2 minutes. Truth with cat. But it's actually true. You know how many times did I hear that from friends? Like, it's so bad. Like, foreplay is important, of course. The most important. Thank you, Lillian. Because they see, like, movies and they think that sex is... It's not like that. You should request mode submit and do that for content. Sounds good. I used to do that on Twitch and stuff. If we get like a bigger community, I'm definitely gonna do that. Can I have like elections, but with a whole system of voting? My first time was definitely at 2 minutes. Yes, see exactly what I'm talking about. It's so bad. Like, who wanna like? I don't want to comment on it more, honestly. I feel like even losing saliva for this topic of the 2 minutes is like no making sense. I will send all the sex type of mods. We'll submit us. What? You're gonna view it because I'm not in for that. Yeah, for sure. No. It doesn't seem like a great case scenario. I honestly use a username on social media. My real name is Ariana, but please use Lillian instead. Thank you. Perfect. We can do Lillian because I say it, so for me it's like easier. But I will have it in mind. What do you do for a living, Lillian? What do women do if there's no love? Many things. Shopping therapy. Muz, would you submit a picture of your house for a ranking system? No. I don't want a ranking system based on that specifically. I hate that idea. It's so bad. Mama won. Hey, gorgeous, I need to sniff this fit so bad. That is extremely disgusting and unsettling, because imagine if I just walk into your house when you're drinking your coffee and you're just laying there and I'm like, I want to smell your feet. Gorgeous. Like, how would you feel? Wouldn't like I feel that you feel and understand that your hair and every like hair in your body would be raised, not in a good way, in a very disgusting way. I know where you live. Come find me. I'm waiting for you. Seriously. If the mode who will last longer is below 30, then Catherine will take all back. Yes, for sure. I can do that. You work in retail. How's that going? Do you like it? Content would be funny. Are you sure? I'm not sure if it's going to be funny because they say weird things about some biscuit game that I'm not sure. Like, yep, don't trust them, I would say. No. Your timeout was like perfect. Wow, aggressive. I was talking about shit and got scolded by this guy. Comes in hot. Yeah, we deleted him and also timed him out. Good morning, drink water. August peak of summer. What? Are we doing that? Yeah, I don't feel we should do it then, because it's gonna be very sweaty. Yeah, I like it, and being social is nice too. You like being social? Me too. Probably a trait of being Gemini's, right? Nice bruises. Thank you. Appreciate you. I have many more now because I'm also going to the gym. You didn't get scolded. We just said we didn't want to talk about little shit. Don't be dramatic. Oh, here it comes. I like social lesbians. Sometimes. I'm reading some comments and like I try to understand like the complexity behind the thought, because you know, like the route of a thought is very peculiar if you actually think about it. And like I seriously have no idea how like it ends up passing your body and it ends up like just being worded or typed as this specific thing. It's actually crazy. Squad stream, when please? Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Actually, I went to the gym and someone was having like a FaceTime with his friend, and I felt very uncomfortable with doing that. Like, I don't like people looking at me when I'm exercising. Like, sometimes I'm even going to the trainers and I'm like, can you show me like an exercise? And I just want them to leave. It's like, show me and leave. I don't want you to be here. I don't want you looking at me. Just let me work out in peace. People are just trying to be edgy for attention. Could be the case in some scenarios. What's that box under the mouse? A Lego. Is this thing. It's a cute little thing that I got as a gift. I'm bisexual, so I respect and love both sexes. I respect and love both sexes even though I'm not bisexual. It has to do with me loving everybody though. I just don't have a filter for it. Okay, I don't love everybody, for sure, but I try to. Are you in a relationship though? Are you married or something? I love bi women too. Yeah, but you love bi women, but you take it like the sexual aspect. It's not, oh, I love bi people in general. It's, oh, I love bi people because I get to have two girls in my bed. That's so weird. That's like, that's not the point. Exiles, stop winking me. That's not the point. The point is people being able, if they like, being able to like whoever they want. I'm single but in a long distance relationship, so I'm hoping it will work out this year. Let's see. I hope it works out for you. Do you want to have kids and stuff? It's so bad that I can't listen to music. I have to buy like some headphones that you can't see. Like it's very tiny headphones so I can listen to music while I'm streaming, because it's dead silence in here, even though you can hear probably some type of music. Are you gonna go on vacation, Lillian? I want to be with that girl I saw 10 years ago in a cafeteria and never talked to her. Yeah, sometimes I feel like that too. You know, have you seen in TikTok these guys or girls that they're uploading like a picture of someone that they spent the summer with and they try to find them on social media? That's actually so cute. It's like, can you be my long distance relationship? I think I'm done with long distance relationships right now. I've done my part of long distance relationship and I hated every single second of it. And I'm not ready right now to give that much energy. Like, I wouldn't do that. I just need someone to be here with me, you know. I can have thoughts about weird scenarios right now. Okay, vacation where? Lillian, I love to go on vacation too. I mean, I have something planned, but I would love to do more than that. I always talk to women. I know the game. You miss every shot you don't take. I don't miss, though. MVP, MVP. I don't know the game. I just raised a girl last year by talking about Clash of Clans. How old was she? Yeah, I need a real relationship, like in person, real dates. Yeah, I feel you. Like, especially while you're growing up, I think like that, and I'm 24, especially if you're like 40 or 45 or something. Like, you need someone to, you know, not be able to say really much, but they understand you, you know, and to get to that point, you need to build like experience, and you can do that in a distance relationship. And also, like, making time out of your really busy life all of the time just to travel to go see someone is also not so easy. Like, you need someone to be there, you know, around, like very close to you. To be for real, here, stealing my lungs wasn't part of the plan. Doing what? I'm having internet problems. I'm with data now. How much do you pay for data? I'm not sure where to go, like the beach. Oh, you want to go to the beach? Do you live near the beach? Ew, exiles. Come on. Go de-slap someone else. Like Oxical, for example. He's on demon time. Yeah, go be on demon time together. Where's Mama? I don't know. He left. Music Daddy did not, thank you. What the paralea? I don't know because I can't listen to it, so you have to tell me. I don't even know like what I'm putting. I don't have like a single idea what I'm doing. But anyways. No, Oxy. You get the slap for now. No, but that would be nice to rent a cabin near the beach. It sounds like ideal. I literally grew up near the beach. And when I'm saying like near the beach, I would like use the elevator, go to my yard and open like the door of my yard. And it was like the rocks at the beach, you know, like it was so good. So I'm very connected, and every time I'm thinking of vacation, I'm like, yep, totally beach. But like at the same time, I want to do other things. But I just feel, for some reason, I want to do places that have everything to offer, except if it's like, you know, if I want to go see like something specific, have a specific experience, like go see the Northern Lights, for example. Let's all accept that we're virgins and we would have less than 1 minute. That's the problem, my friend. That's the problem. Modern problem society. Problematic society. I don't know. Anyways, you get the idea. I will steal your liver. Don't put that on me. Should I be scared? Where is that coming from? I haven't even went to the beach by myself. Imagine about that. I haven't even went tanning a little bit. I'm gonna go tanning to the salon before I go to the beach tanning. Washington weather sucks. Is it like very humid? I don't know how it is. Do you feel like you have like water drops on you without even raining or something? How it is? Rains all the time. Dark clouds, rain again. I don't like that. Sounds so miserable. Do you have like a high percentage of depression? Tannin. Yeah. It depends where you are. For sure. I get it. But like, what about your place? Because like for sure in my place, like climate is great. Depends probably to your places, but we're gifted. I mean, Greece is very gifted when it comes to climate. Seattle is the best. Okay, how's the weather in Seattle then? Edor. There's a lot of hookers that... What does everything has to be sexual, bro? What? What the F? So tomorrow we're gonna do that tomorrow. And also I put like a booster box in Pokemon, but like, would you want me to open it up tomorrow? Face hookers. It's warmer and a little windy off and on. I think I do prefer that. I mean, I grew up in warmer climate, so probably I would feel better. I mean, in my city where I grew up, it was very difficult for it to rain even. I mean, even raining was like really not easy to happen. I remember like going to the school while it was like winter and it just had sun outside. It was cold, but it had sun outside. I gotta go deal with a guy in my basement. I hope you're talking about a bear or something. What was school like for me? Like an everyday, what would I do? Like an example of an everyday, like a common day in school? Everyday life. Did you saw bruises today? No, because I don't see exactly where they are. The most common one I have is this one. Okay, so it would start with me arriving for sure like half an hour before the bell rings, usually, so I can go get a coffee and smoke like a cigarette. But don't do that, guys. And sometimes I may miss like first period just because I was bored. Then I would go to school. And then I would probably follow like typical schedule. In breaks, I would sit with the popular kids. We wouldn't do anything specific, you know, just chatting and do stupid stuff. But then after one point, probably around the last 3 hours, I would ditch classroom and I would just stay out playing volleyball, honestly. Especially the last 3 years, especially last year that I was like studying for my exams, I would go to school only to play volleyball. Like last year, it was me just going to school, not going to any class, just being out with my classmates playing volleyball. And then after school, I would go to actually study. That was what it is. Me being kind of popular, but I actually was hanging out with everybody. You could see me like in different breaks with different people, and sometimes just by myself, and sometimes with with my teachers and stuff. Like depend. I was talking to everybody. That's a robbery? What do you mean? Let's go do that, Oxy. You can just take the 1 minute I get change. Sorry, what? Do you like playing video games? I used to when I was younger, but I like watching. Yeah, it makes sense. I do like playing some games, but I don't play on stream because usually they don't like what I play. Because I do prefer like more indie games and they want like weird shitting FPS games that I'm not very fond of. What kind of games were you playing? Yeah, I couldn't do it with the bruises, unfortunately. I don't play ARAM or anything. I play more indie games. Oh, you don't remember what you were playing? It makes sense. You were playing like different things, probably. What do you mean? I was never playing ARAM, so I can't remember anything old because I wasn't ever doing it. Like I played one time with one friend of mine, and that was it. And like it was a female friend, by the way. Because you're gonna think that I played with a boyfriend or something. No. Machiavelli, hello. Vamos a dizer, Pathless. Where are you from, Mr. Machiavelli? I think I remember like Mario Bros and Sonic, but I don't play anymore, so I don't know a lot now. Yeah, I do prefer these kind of games too, but for some reason, like people hate them. They do like shooting games and stuff, and I just don't like them, and I'm getting very stressed. They're on like a big map, and people will just randomly come at them and they kill them. And for some reason, I should like that. Okay, maybe I'm gonna send you something. Who knows? If you're being a good dog. I'm gonna call you pets. I used to call you pets on tweets. Well, I'm not doing that anymore. I did like the vibe of you being pets. You're better when you barking than when you talking. Play these video games. Want you to buy so much items too. Yeah, I know. When you're getting like, for example, like Fortnite. I would never play that. Have you ever tried to play Fortnite? I'm a fanboy. Are you, how can I say that? Um, Proud to say that? It's like guys being proud they're Sims or something. Like I think I remember I have one guy in a club telling me I'm a sim for you, and he was like a viewer. No, but I watch them play on Twitch also. What is like your favorite Twitch streamer? You I'm a sim. I'm just a fan. That's better. I think I like that better than being a sim. I don't get the whole idea of simping, honestly. I'm trying to understand. Like I have an open mind. It's just not easy. Like nobody actually telling me something that makes sense when it comes to asking them what does being a simp means, or being proud you're simping and actually calling it like a trait or whatever. If we have a simp in the stream, probably you can solve me my problems. I don't have a certain streamer, just open checkout. Oh, yeah, okay, makes sense. So you're just looking for what you wanna see, and if you find it, you stay. Δεν μπορεί να κάνω simp σε κοπέλα θα έβαλα. What about simping guys? Do you simp guys then? Because you said in a very weird way. You said I can't simp girls, so it's like, are you simping guys then? Yep, and chat guys, of course. So you like interacting with the chat. This is actually my aim. When I was like, when I started streaming, that was exactly my aim, of people like interacting more in the chat and getting closer with each other. And I was just there to kind of try to put the chat into order, because it's very easy for them to get lost, or try to like guide kind of like the subject into a specific place. But that's my vibes too, honestly. I really like you guys interacting more than I interact with you. Issa paraxene, I know. But that's what you like, probably. Imagine having a crush on someone. I imagine you don't have the faculties to express that because you lack human interaction. That's most Sims. No, I don't think it's like that, because usually Sims go out of their way to say compliments to you, while I feel like what you're saying is exactly the opposite thing. Like Sims would usually tell you, I want to be your slave, I want to be your chair, I want to do anything for you, like take my money, like I want to give my salary to you every month and stuff like that. It's usually online interaction where they're safe. Yes. Okay, so you feel like mostly it's role playing than actually their character, because they can actually interact in real life with people they're feeling interested in. Thank you, drink water. I can take the compliment. I think people go on live chat because they like to be social also. It's either this, or they wanna actually mock somebody to feel better. I feel people use social media now as a mean to express their anger and, you know, take it out a little bit, if that makes sense. It gives them the confidence, and they were like, budge. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, I understand that. It's actually like catfishing, for example, where you get the confidence, you kind of start building it. Do you remember that friend I have that have been like catfished? I could never believe, never in like years, because I used to watch like catfish shows and stuff because it was so fascinating to me how people could do that. And I could never believe that somebody can actually fall a victim for this type of stuff until one friend of mine actually expressed that she was a victim of catfishing and for many years, and it was actually crazy to my head how she could like fall into this trap. It's like so obvious. The bear didn't stand a chance. It's because you're oxy. Muscle man. I have to also go to the gym today. How I'm gonna do everything? I feel like day doesn't have enough hours for me. Skill issue. Obviously, you would say that. Don't you feel like expanding your vocabulary anymore? I feel like you should expand your vocabulary. The only thing is say skill issue, skill issue, skill issue. What do I have to download to be able to see emojis? You sent some emojis in the chat, but I can't see them. It's like I'm seeing this weird picture instead of the emojis. Probably it's because I have deactivated my VPN right now. Let me catfish you. I don't think so. I don't like the idea of being catfished. Like, it's next level scamming, honestly. And giving like very creepy vibes. I just stay away from people that every time you ask them to FaceTime, they're like, I can't right now. Ooh, this, that. Yeah, stay away from that. My camera is not working. I don't have enough good internet to FaceTime. And things like that. Like, nah, stay away from that. Welcome back, Sadareth. Yeah, because you copied me, Oxy. This is a very good explanation. Thank you. Hi, my love. Hi. What's up? Are you drinking, eating? What you doing? I want to eat some fruit. I want to eat some fruit. I got actually some cherries and some strawberries. I ate some cherries yesterday. I made a very good musakas, by the way. It was the first time I made musakas. It was so good. I can't believe that I actually wasn't into anything related to cooking, but turned out to have a little bit of talent in it. It's nice. I made all those excuses when I had court dates so that I could play video games during court. Wow. This is giving me all I need to know over your like persona. I'm so into it. I like black cherries too. They're so tasty. What's like your favorite fruit? For me, it's like strawberries probably. But I do anything red. Can do FaceTime. I don't have camera. Huh? It's some kachukari. So good. Actually, I'm always craving some kachukari. It's one of the things I always crave because I can't have it like easy. I have to travel to get it. The big black cherries, like they're usually bigger than the red ones. They're so tasty. I remember when they told me to read my right hand and I was playing Dark Souls and almost laughed. That's so damn sexy though. But it feels like it shouldn't be the case. I like peaches and cherries. Exactly! Peaches, cherries, strawberries, so good. Watermelon is good too, but like it's not my favorite one probably. But peaches are so interesting. All of those are good fruits. And bananas. I do like bananas too. So probably the top 5 would be like strawberries, peaches, cherries, bananas. And what else did I say? I don't remember. But something else for sure. Mango. I hate mangoes. For some reason, they taste weird. You can walk to the store, then on the way back, you will lose some of the calories you got. Yeah, no. I just want to go to the gym. You read my comments too late, so they're out of context. Skill issue. Have you ever added mixed cocktail fruit with cottage cheese? I haven't, actually. But for me, it sounds like a good idea. But in Greece, they do watermelon with feta. Have you ever tried this combo? Yogurt is nice. I do prefer yogurt in this situation. Mango. I just got a mango the other day that was like 27 euros per kilo. Okay, I get it. It was juicy and stuff. It was smelling so good, but I just don't like mangoes, honestly. I would never eat feta with watermelon, not even try it. You can't say no to trying, especially food. Like, come on. You first try and then you decide. You can do multiple things at once. That's even sexier. Multitasking is very needed in many acts. You would have tried, see? But then you said I would never eat. Granola with yogurt and fruits and this type of stuff, or any sort of like oatmeals, is very good option. I really like that too. Μετά το stream θα πάω γυμναστήριο. Όχι, θα πάω για ταν και μετά γυμναστήριο. So you're a cheater and that's your... What? That's your excuse? He's not a cheater. I wouldn't think Error's a cheater. I think he would be actually very committed into anything he's doing. I just feel like he has a problem with authority. Eric can do multiple things in a day. How do you know that? You don't know him. Only I know him. And Mama. Read his comment. No. I don't want to read that. It's a deceiving comment. Because he want to deceive you. I already read his comment. You always say that, but you're actually lying when you say you're lying and then you lie. Because you say I trust you and what I don't understand anything. It's the times Oxigo is being weird again. What do you want me to send you to go out? I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't go out with viewers like that. I have cheated once, but it was retaliation for someone cheating on me. See? Exactly what I'm talking about. I know my errors. Yeah, I don't go out with viewers like that. With like that, I'm saying like dating. Like I have met with viewers, for example, because they were my mods and they came to Greece from other countries, or I ended up seeing them in another stream, or I ended up seeing them in a birthday party that I was invited by other streamers, or things like that. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Hello. Good morning. Fact about women, you can say whatever you want to them as long as they don't understand it. Καλώς κάτι τέτοια πάρτι σε βίλες στην... Πού? Πάνε και εγώ... Ποια πάρτι σε βίλες στην Πάνια? Δεν έχω πάει σε κανένα τέτοιο πάρτι. Δεν ξέρω, δεν με καλούν εμένα σε αυτά τα περίεργα. Εγώ μέχρι τη Γλυφάδα πήγα, έφαγα φαγητό στο... Πώς το λένε? Πώς λέγεται? Στο Winwood. Μέχρι εκεί. You're saying bullshit, but you do. You do. Yeah, I'm not going, like, if somebody was like inviting me to a villa party with drugs and stuff, I would be like, yeah, I'm not sure. Like, you party the way you prefer, but like honestly, I don't want to be related to that. I mean, I don't have fun in this type of scenarios, and if I would see an orgy in front of me, probably I would feel like very much out of place. Thank you for the compliment. I take it as a compliment because I cannot take this another way. Μακριά από μας. Παιδιούντες πιλωτές. I do have insane problems with authority, but I don't ever remember mentioning that. Interesting. Oh no, I know what you are. I really observed you, and especially what you said today gave that away to me. I know people like you. I'm actually very fascinated by people like you. Honest to God. You're a very interesting persona. She would have been confused with whom she should herself marry to. I don't understand what that means. Have you seen any good movies lately? Any good movies lately, huh? I think I've seen something. What was it? Oh yeah, for sure saw something. Oh, ah. Oh fuck, I don't remember. Ah. Wait, let give me like some minutes. I think I saw something like pretty recently. Wait. Bro! Why does my mom have a Zakimu's perfect teal blue swimsuit? What the F is going on? And why is he flexing on me with a swimsuit? What? What? What mom does that to her daughter? What? I hope it's for me. I hope the swimsuit is for me. Like that's a very low hit. That's a very low hit to take if it's gonna be her swimsuit. This is the first time I wanna pray. Oh my god. Okay, I have to figure out how I'm gonna steal this right now. I can't show it to you because I can't fix the camera right now. I watched a Fallout series this week. It was okay. Can I go to sleep? Yes, you can. Can I despawn? You can, because I'm gonna close in like 10 minutes, so it's okay. Who's your mom? My actual mom. Μπέλης, πότε ήταν η τελευταία φορά που έκανες απαλώς κρακί? Πότε νομίζεις? Τι φαίνεται? That was a weird question. Every question you ask is weird. I don't understand that. You can go to sleep in 9 minutes, Oxy. He's putting you in your place. That's so weird. I'm gonna do oxidation. I enjoy being here. I hope you come again, honestly. You're fun. I like interacting with females. It's not that easy because usually, you know, females tend to get a little bit jealous. You know, they see a sock and they're like, oh my god, hoe. But it's not exactly like that. Like, to be honest, I'm the least hoe you could find. Παναγιώτη, πάντα σε αυτό που σε ρώτησα. Πάντα. Μου θυμίζει τον Πόpoto, δεν ξέρω γιατί. Thank you, I get you. Yeah, thank you for being here. Like, I really appreciate it. Oxy promises not to ban you again. With many hearts. Is your mom single? Can I text her? Yeah, she is. Actually, I had one guy that was like hitting on me, and he saw me with my mom at the beach. My mom went to the restroom, and he was like, listen, I know like I'm hitting on you, but you don't actually respond to my flirt, so can I hit on your mom? I was like, what? What the F? I wish I could ban myself. It doesn't work like that. Σωστός, ρε Παναγιώτη, μπράβο, bingo. Καθόλου απαλό. Yes, he preferred the legacy model. And my mom, every time I say it to my mom, my mom's like, they say that to you because they want you and they want to make you jealous. The gun. Not even close. Your sock has lactose intolerance. I don't know what does that even mean. Ωραία πράγματα. Μια χαρά. Your sock has lactose intolerance. I still don't understand this comment. Can someone like elaborate on this one? Some guys can't buy a new BMW, so they get an older model. Yeah, yeah. My mom says I'm the reformed model, but like she says we're the same, but you're like the reformed version. I don't think I agree with that. I have a lot of my dad inside, in my DNA. Can I say your mom though? That's kind of weird. Yeah, can saw her too. I think she's on the private chat. I think I've sent pictures. You can go see it probably. And now's Blossom version 2. How do you know that? Have I said that on the stream? Do you like to read or write more? Are you talking to me? I used to love reading. I don't write. I mean, I was good at essays, but that's about it. I don't just like journaling and stuff. I'm getting so bored. I used to like reading, but I do have this like condition, you would say, that I can't visually bring things to my mind. So I kind of stopped because I couldn't get this whole experience of I'm actually traveling inside the book, you know. And I was feeling very disappointed in not getting that experience and everybody talking about it. And I ended up stop reading because when I was younger, I used to do like 2 different books per day. I mean, my mom at some point was like, look, kid, we don't have that much money to afford on you buying like 12 euros book like every day. We can't do that. I mean, we were comfortable, but like I could seriously read 2 different books every day. But now I stopped. Now I go Little Prince because I want to get back to it. And every time I feel like in a bad place, I'm revisiting The Little Prince. It gives me something new every time. So probably now that I'm going to go on vacation, I'm going to spare some time to get back to reading. You also do poems and stuff? Hey, happy Joy Joy. Παράξενο chat. Καλό είναι όμως, εντάξει. Is it, can you read 2 pages at the same time? I think I could potentially do that. I'm good at doing things simultaneously, let's say. Multitaneously? How do you say that? How is that a skill issue? I don't get that. Try it right now. But I do. I kind of do. I mean, I don't see any of the, like, all of the words, but I can, like, kind of imagine what would fit. Because I kind of see it with the outer corner of my eyes. See you guys. Bye, Oxy. I think I have to hit off in, like, 7 minutes, too. So if you want to discuss something, it has to be now. You'll have to cross eyes. So both of the screens end up in the middle. That's kind of weird, though. I don't want to do that. Sounds like very kinky. Very kinky. Only thing we need then is a tongue out. Okay, so I journal, take notes, okay, and practice poetry, or sometimes I'll write handwritten letters to family and friends. Ah, that's nice. Do you also do like postcards? I don't know if you call it postcards. Last year I want to go like on a birthday, and I've gotten like a gift, but for me, like wrapping the gift and just like giving a note wasn't enough. It seemed like very cheap and not like fancy, or like not something out of the ordinary. And I didn't know how to like do a good note for the wishes, and I ended up buying postcards just for that. So I bought 100 Ghibli postcards, and now every time I want to wish on happy birthday and put like gifts, I do one postcard like that reminds me of the person that I'm sending the postcard to. But it's all Ghibli moments, and it's also so cool. Sometimes postcards, but usually a letter. That's very good. Do you also put perfume on it? I used to do that when I was young. I will stay a little then for $10 Dollaritos or Dollaricos? How do you call that? I would say Dollaritos. Sounds more fancy. Do you know what Jarritos is, Oxy? Has anyone ever tried Jarritos? They say with a grape Jarrito, you can make very good paloma, and they're just sold out everywhere, the grapefruit Jarritos, and I can't find them. And I want to make some paloma, and I can't. I mean, I could probably get another soda or another like type of these things, but like, I just want to do the official one with the grapefruit Jarritos. Too many poets nowadays, but nothing like the poem essays. Come on! Yeah, I want to crucify you. I don't like that cuteness. I want to put you on a stake. Bring me his head. Like, I remember once I had a guy. It was the guy that would send me like tons of pizza on my birthday, and that guy that actually brought me a ring for my 6th birthday, and I slapped him. Do you remember that? Yeah, this guy. This guy used to tell me for 10 years straight that I'm the most beautiful girl he'd ever seen in his entire life. And he would like look me in the eyes and melt while saying it. It was like some type of Darla situation. Do you remember this guy that his like hair would raise when he would see Darla in Little Rascals? It was something like that. He would say that for like 10 years straight. I wanted to slap him so bad every time. I was like, can you please stop saying that? Probably if he wasn't saying that so often, like, oh, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. You're even prettier than the stars I'm looking at right now. If he wasn't like that, probably I would have dated him. Δεν πρόκειται να παίξω τώρα. In Spanish, please. I can't say it in Spanish. Shut up. What artists are we listening to? Which language is it also? I'm listening to Amapiano most of the time. I can, let me see if I can send you a link. Because it's like a DJ on a boat. I usually do sets on a boat. I listen so much to like Afro things. It's African dialect. I'm not sure which one though. I don't speak Portuguese. I can speak English. Oh, I can't send you the link because I don't have my VPN on. Can you join the Discord? Do you have a Discord? Bro, I was always like this since last summer. No, you weren't like this. Like, it's getting out of hand. It's too much poetry for me. Yes, you don't remember the moon. No, I do remember. It was in a different scale. It was like different. Have a good evening. I'm getting sleepy. Bye. Take care. Bye, chat. Bye, Lillian. Let the Discord service in a full dog. Τι λες, μωρέ? Moon doesn't need to bright every night. Yes, sounds nice. You should see the private chat. Επειδή είναι ξένοι, γι' αυτό. Το ίδιο παράξενοι είστε και εσείς οι Έλληνες, πούμε, εκεί που ήσασταν στα Discord server. Τα ίσοι τις μαλακίες λέγατε. Απλά επειδή καταλαβαίνατε τι λέγατε και ξέρατε ότι κάνετε πλάκα, σας φαίνονταν διαφορετικό. Ενώ τώρα, επειδή και δεν ξέρετε ποιος είναι και λέτε καλά, αυτός είναι τρελός σίγουρα, νομίζετε ότι είναι πραγματικότητα. Εντάξει, και εγώ το δέχομαι. Anyways, I seriously have to go. See you all soon, probably tomorrow. And stay hydrated, stay safe. Love you all so much. Thank you for the funny hangout. Thank you for the company. I have to leave. I have like an appointment. Εμένα με φας δύσκολο με τους φίλους. Καλά, εντάξει, sorry. Sorry, guys. See you soon, though, okay? Take care. I'm gonna do the YouTube first because it's taking me too long to do it.